Batting practice is over and the ground crew is getting the field ready. It's time for the on-deck circle, a comprehensive look at the Salt Lake Stingers and the Pacific Coast League. Now, to get you ready for today's game, here's the voice of the Stingers, Steve Klauke.
Hey, a very good evening to you, and welcome to Salt Lake Stingers baseball on a beautiful night here in Portland. It's the Stingers taking out the Beavers in Game 1 of a 4-game series. The Stingers coming off a 4-3 homestand and a thrilling 3-2 win over the Tacoma Rainiers yesterday to salvage the final game of that series and earn a split in that series, and winning their first series loss of the year. They have won 4 and split 2 of the series they have played so far this season. And so the Stingers, with that record of 14-8 now, retain first place in the Pacific North Division. 3 games ahead of the Portland Beavers, 3.5 ahead of Tacoma, and 4.5 up on Colorado Springs. So the Stingers now hit the road where so far this year they have been able to win 5 and lose 3. Their first road trip of the season, they wound up taking 3 of 4 from Las Vegas after splitting a 4-game set with the Tucson Sidewinders. Stingers and Beavers met last week at Franklin Covey Field. The Stingers winning 2 out of the 3 games, with 1 game postponed due to rain. They'll make that up when the Beavers return in late May or early June. The pitching matchup for the season ball game for the Stingers, it's going to be left-hander Corey Lee with a record of 1-0. And for the Beavers, it's going to be right-hander Trey Hensley. His record, well, he doesn't have one. No wins, no losses. He's only made 1 appearance this year. That was a 1-inning relief outing against the Stingers in Salt Lake City. We mentioned earlier yesterday's thriller, and we'll have that one. We'll talk about that one with you right after this on ESPN 1230.
Got a problem with ants at your house? Don't do-si-do around them. Do the Taro 2-step and eliminate ants completely with 2 fast-acting, easy-to-use products that partner up to keep your home pest-free. Step 1, use Taro liquid ant bait to kill the ants you see and the ants you don't see inside your home. Step 2, shake Taro Outdoor Ant Killer around the outside perimeter of your home, killing ants on contact and creating a barrier of protection. No need to spray, squish, or stomp anymore. Just put the combined power of Taro Liquid Ant Bait and Taro Outdoor Ant Killer to work and 2-step those ants away. So don't do-si-do around those ants. Protect your home inside and out with a product that dance circles around the rest. Taro. Look for Taro Liquid Ant Bait, Taro Outdoor Ant Killer, and the full line of Taro insect control products at retailers everywhere.
Taro, available at all Ace Hardware stores.
At the intersection of power and comfort, you'll find the Kawasaki ZZR 1200 and ZZR 600 street bikes. The ZZR 1200 offers enthusiasts a superb balance of open-class performance and sport touring comfort. The ZZR 600 delivers an unbeatable combination of sport bike performance and nimble handling for daily commuting and weekend blasts down the back roads. Both are derived from advanced Kawasaki Ninja technology. Famous for its trademark raw power, while plush front and rear suspension smooths out each ride. These Kawasaki's are whatever you want them to be. Commuter bikes, street bikes, sport tours. It's up to you. Stop by Plaza Cycle today and see the Kawasaki ZZR 1200 and ZZR 600 for yourself. You'll agree that they offer the best of all possible worlds. Plaza Cycle, 1379 West, 3300 South, or call 972-8725, or visit online at plazacycle.com. Plaza Cycle, walk in, ride out. ESPN Radio, AM 1230. Welcome back to BTE Park in Portland, where the Stingers are getting ready to take on the Beavers in Game 1 of a 4-game series. A thriller yesterday on a brilliant Sunday afternoon in Salt Lake City. Stingers grabbing the lead in the first inning with 2 out and nobody on base. Casey Cotton-Reeves got an infield single. Curtis tried that walk, bringing Luke Allen to the plate. Here comes Cotton around third. They go 1-0 lead. So 1-0 at that point. Curtis Pride then scored on a wild pitch by Andrew Lorraine. The Stingers led 2-0. Oilers out 1 of the 2 runs back. In the second, Dave Hansen singled to right field.
1 out later, Mike Morris singled to right, advancing Hansen to second. He then scored on Bryce Trudine, single to left field. And Tacoma was within 1, but then the Stingers got Dustin DeLucci to ground into an inning end 4-3 double play. One of 3 double plays turned by the Stingers infield in yesterday's game. So it was 2-1 Salt Lake until the 5th. They got a big insurance run as Alexi Casillas started the inning off by reaching on a bunt single, putting the speedster at first base for Casey Smith. Casey Smith lines one towards right center. That's going to split the gap and go all the way to the wall. That's the limit breaker slump. Here's Casillas speeding around third. That's for home. Here's Smith going to third. Here's the throw. Here's the sliding save. And triple for Casey Smith. And the Stingers take a 3-1 lead. That triple snapping an 0-13 skid by Casey Smith. So the Stingers at that point leading 3-1, but things got a little dicey in the 9th inning. Dusty Berkman, who had pitched 2 scoreless innings, struck out the first batter, Abraham Nunez. Justin Leone then hit a little dribbler up the third baseline that he was easily going to beat for a single. But Dusty Berkman front row out at first, threw the ball into the bullpen, and that allowed Leone to go to second base. He then scored on a single to center by Dave Hansen. Then Aaron Rifkin singled. That brought Joel Peralta into the ball game. Mike Forrest drew a base on balls to load him with only 1 out. The tying run was at third. The go-ahead run was at second. But then Peralta struck out Bryce Terveen on a 1-2 pitch, got him swinging. So that left it 2 out. Bases loaded and an 0-2 count to Dustin DeLucci. Swung on line, right center field, on the run, Brian Gordon makes the over-the-shoulder catch to end the game. What a grab by Brian Gordon, racing back into his left at the last moment, stretched his glove out as far as he could and hauled it in. Around Dustin DeLucci of extra bases, and the Stingers hang on by their fingernails to win. That they did by a score of 3-2. And again, that gave the Stingers an opportunity to go back to 6 games above 500, equaling their high watermark of the season at 14-8. While the Rainiers dropped to 11-12. Their opponent tonight, the Portland Beavers, come in at 11-11 as they salvage the final game of their series against Colorado Springs, as they were able to knock off the Sky Sox by a score of 7-4. We'll take a look at what's happening so far tonight in the Pacific Coast League, as well as Major League Baseball, as we check the Atlas scoreboard next here on ESPN 1230.
Fresh taste salads. Sonic's got them, others don't. For a fresh, hearty meal with a Southwestern flair, try Sonic's newest creation, the Ranchero Salad. Crispy lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and carrots, topped with meaty chili, crunchy Fritos corn chips, shredded Colby Jack cheese, picante sauce, and of course, one of Sonic's signature golden onion rings. It's a unique addition to Sonic's Fresh Taste Salads. The new Ranchero Salad. It's not just good, it's Sonic good.
Hi, this is Ned Siegfried of Siegfried & Jensen. We all know Utah is a great sports state. At Siegfried & Jensen, we have important sponsorship relationships with several college teams throughout the state, as well as with many of the professional teams, including the Jazz, the Stingers, the Grizzlies, and Real Salt Lake. In sports, winning is important. The same is true if you're injured in an accident. To help ensure victory, you need a winning legal team on your side. If you've been injured, call Siegfried & Jensen at 1-800-INJURED. That's 1-800-INJURED. Siegfried & Jensen.
The longest pregame show in the PCL, Stingers Clubhouse. 90 minutes before first pitch, every Friday on ESPN 1230.
So it's spring, and can't wait to get out of doors and take the family to Mulligan's Golf and Games. You'll enjoy 36 holes of miniature golf, the state's largest driving range, baseball and softball batting cages, practice greens and bunkers, along with 2 beautiful 9-hole golf courses. At Mulligan's, they offer something for the entire family. And coming soon, Mulligan's will have the famous iceberg shakes. Mulligan's, open early and fully lighted well into the night. Mulligan's, half-mile west of I-15 on 106 South, open every day but Christmas.
There are 211 reasons to dial 211.
Hi, we're Bob and Randy Harmon with reason number 2. It may be hard to believe that thousands of Utahns don't know where their next meal is coming from. If you or someone you know needs food, you can find help by simply dialing 211. It's a free call. Or if you'd like to donate food to the Utah Food Bank or find a drop-off site like any of Furman's 11 locations, find out where you can take your donation by dialing 211. So to donate food or to just get help, dial 211.
This message is a partnership of the 211 Info Bank and Citadel Broadcasting.
look at the Abra scoreboard, because Abra Auto Body and Glass provides a lifetime written guarantee on all structural and body repairs. They're a preferred provider for most insurance companies. Call 1-888-USA-ABRA today to schedule your appointment. In the Pacific Coast League, new series all around at Oklahoma in the top of the fifth. The Redhawks lead Albuquerque by a score of 3-0. In the fourth inning at Omaha, the Royals lead Memphis by a score of 5-0. Adrian Brown with his first home run for Omaha. At Des Moines, they're in the fourth. It's all Iowa. The Cubs leading Nashville 8-2. At New Orleans in the third, the Zephyrs lead Round Rock 4-1 as the Round Rock team, the AAA affiliate of the Astros, visits New Orleans, which had long been the home of the AAA Houston Astros. Roberto Quintero homered for Round Rock in that one. Colorado Springs leading up the road at Tacoma, 1-0 in the first. Later on, Sacramento is at Tucson, and Fresno visits Las Vegas. In the American League, Detroit leads Boston 5-3 going into the bottom of the eighth at Comerica Park. Toronto and Baltimore are tied 2-2 in the ninth. After 8 at Tampa Bay, the Yankees lead the Devil Rays 6-2. Later on, Texas is at Oakland, and the Angels are visiting Seattle. In the National League, after a long rain delay, they're underway at Shea. The Mets and Phillies scoreless after 2. In the bottom of the eighth at Cincinnati, the Reds are pounding the Cardinals 9-3. Ken Griffey Jr. with his second home run of the year. In the seventh at Houston, the Astros are shutting out the Pirates 8-0. Bottom of the first at Arizona, no score between the Diamondbacks and the Giants. Later on, Colorado's at San Diego, and Washington takes on the Dodgers in Los Angeles. And that's your Abra scoreboard. We'll be back with tonight's starting lineups right after this timeout. You're in the On Deck Circle on ESPN 1230.
ESPN Radio, AM 1230. Where can you find the Utah Jazz sitting next to the Boston Red Sox, sitting next to the Denver Broncos, just down the road of BYU? Fans! Only at Fans can you find the newest and freshest sports gear from all the great college and pro teams. Looking for a Utah Jazz jersey featuring the new colors? Fans has it. Fans has it. Trying to find a fitted baseball cap featuring your favorite team logo? Fans is the place. Fans is the place. Whether you're looking for hats, shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets, warm-ups, jerseys, or duffel bags, you'll find it at Fans. You'll find it at Fans. Plus, Fans even has fun logoed sports gear and memorabilia, including signed basketballs, footballs, and jerseys from the best players. And remember, for all the new Utah Jazz gear, get to Fans for jerseys, golf shirts, t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, and warm-up gear featuring the new blue and white Jazz colors. Open 6 days a week in the Delta Center and all major malls across the Wasatch Front. Fans.
Yeah, hello. Locals Air Conditioning.
Yes, hi. I bought a swamp cooler from you a week ago, and I've got this, gosh, really bad cough.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, the swamp cooler cough. Yeah, we all got it here, too. Jimmy, get on the phone and cough for this nice man.
Okay, boys.
You see, it's very normal.
Yeah, but I don't want to be sick anymore.
Well, there's really nothing you can do when mildew and fungus are pushed into your home now, is there?
No, I suppose not.
Okay, then. Bye-bye. Like you, Action doesn't believe that anyone should breathe the fungus and mildew that comes from a swamp cooler. That's why Action is offering a special preseason rate on a brand new state-of-the-art central air conditioning system. Right now, you can get a fully installed central air conditioning and filtration system for about the same price as a swamp cooler. You have to hurry, though, because our preseason air conditioning systems are really going fast. Take Action. Find Action Plumbing and Air Conditioning on the front cover of your yellow pages. Or call Action for details at 363-5575. That's 363-5575.
Welcome back to Portland, and right now let's get ready for the start of today's game by giving you the starting lineup. First of all, for the visiting Salt Lake Stingers, managed by Dino Evil. Leading off, the center fielder, Chris Prieto. Batting second, the shortstop, Casey Smith. Hitting third and playing first base, Casey Kochman. Batting cleanup, the designated hitter, Curtis Pride. Hitting fifth and playing right field, Nick Gordeau. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Brian Gordon. Hitting seventh and catching Ryan Buddy. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Adam Pavkovich. And hitting ninth will be the second baseman, Alexi Casilla. Pitching for the Stingers will be left-hander, Corey Lee. Now for the homestanding Portland Beavers, managed by Craig Colbert. Leading off, the center fielder, Kerry Robinson. Batting second, the third baseman, Damian Jackson. Hitting third, the designated hitter, Bobby Scales. Batting cleanup, the left fielder, John Knott. Hitting fifth and playing second base, Josh Barfield. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Ben Reisinger. Hitting seventh and playing right field, Ben Johnson. Hitting eighth, the shortstop, J.J. Fermaniak. And batting ninth, the catcher, Mikel Hernandez. Pitching for the Beavers will be right-hander Clay Hensley. The umpires, as assigned by the Pacific Coast League, Kevin Sweeney will be behind the plate. Todd Titchener at first, and Adam Dowdy will be the arbiter over at third. It's the Stingers and the Beavers. Game one of a 4-game series here in Portland. We'll be back with tonight's first pitch right after this timeout. You've been in the On Deck Circle on ESPN 1230.
Everybody's going to play a little bit harder. It's ESPN Radio AM 1230. A little bit better. Worldwide leader in sports. A Citadel Broadcasting Station. This has been the On Deck Circle. Stay tuned. Salt Lake Stingers baseball is coming up next on the home of the Stingers. ESPN 1230 AM. Wiener Schnitzel is proud to be the official hot dog of the Salt Lake Stingers. And to prove our love, we've got an exciting offer for all you baseball fans. It's Mini Mania month at Wiener Schnitzel. Right now, you can get our new mini chili dog for just 69 cents. Plus, come into Wiener Schnitzel and you can win a Mini Cooper or other great mini prizes. Think about that, over a couple of mini chili dogs. So stop by any of the many Utah Wiener Schnitzel locations for some mini chili dogs. But hurry, Mini Mania lasts only for a mini time. Only at Wiener Schnitzel, the world's largest hot dog chain.
Taco Del Mar has a question. You like lunch? Start with a tortilla the size of a trampoline. Then pile on the meat, beans, veggies, and freak out on the jalapenos. Call the office. Tell them you're gone for the day. See ya. Head to the beach, the mountains, the lake. That's Taco Del Mar, baby. That's your inner Baja. Feed it with a Mondo made-to-order burrito or a pile of ripping fish tacos. It's fast, super tasty fresh next with a bit of Baja attitude. Taco Del Mar. Release your inner Baja.
Stingers Baseball is brought to you in part by Zions Bank. With 112 branches throughout Utah, they haven't forgotten who keeps them in business. By Larry H. Miller Auto Dealers. After all, you know this guy. By Carl Budding Deli Meat, a real slice of life. And by Albertsons, helping make your life easier.
And once again, a very good evening to you, and welcome to Salt Lake Stingers baseball and what's turned out to be a pretty night here in the Pacific Northwest. The Stingers getting ready to take on the Portland Beavers in Game 1 of this 4-game series. Again, the Stingers took 2 out of 3 from Portland last week in Salt Lake City. The Beavers have taken the diamond here at PGE Park, so let's take them around to their positions defensively. John Knott is in left field, Kerry Robinson in center, and Ben Johnson is in right. Damian Jackson's at third, J.J. Fermaniak at short, Josh Barfield at second base, and Ben Reisinger is over at first. The battery of Clay Hensley pitching, and Mikel Hernandez catching. For Hensley, this will only be his second appearance of the season. His first was an inning of relief in Salt Lake City, giving up 1 run on 1 hit with 2 walks and no strikeouts. Hensley last year at AA Mobile, 11 wins and 10 losses in 27 starts. That tied for the most wins of the San Diego organization at a 4.30 earned run average. So Clay Hensley began the season at extended spring, but joined the Beavers in Salt Lake City. This will be his first start against the Stingers in his career. Hensley, 5'11", 190 in his 4th year out of Tomball, Texas. Now calls Pearland, Texas home. 25-year-old right-hander who was acquired by the Padres from the Giants on July 13th of 2003 with a player to be named later for pitcher Matt Herges. So we're ready to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Salt Lake Stingers baseball is on the air for a Monday night from Portland. Leading off will be the center fielder, Chris Prieto, batting .302. 2 doubles, 2 triples, 1 homer, and 7 runs batted in. Hensley winds, and the first pitch of the ball game is inside and low. Ball 1. 1-0 the count on Chris. 3 for 8 in the series against Portland, including the big game-winning 3-run homer last Tuesday afternoon. In the bottom of the ninth, the 1-0 from Hensley. Fastball inside of the belt. 2-0 the count. Chris Prieto's done an outstanding job out of that leadoff spot. A total of 19 games, he's reached base 43 times. 2-0 pitch. Breaking ball in at the knees for a strike, and it's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. 3:17 down the left field line here in Portland. 3:20 down the right field stripe. And 4:05 to straightaway center. 2-1 pitch to Prieto. Fastball in tight to the left-hand batter. The count's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Chris coming off a 2-for-10 series against Tacoma. Took yesterday off. Well, he's in the starting lineup this evening. The 3-1 from Hensley. Swing a ground ball right side. The first baseman Reisinger will scoop it up and take it 2 steps to the back for out number 1. So Prieto retired, and there's 1 away here in the Stingers' first. That'll bring up the shortstop, Casey Smith. Smith batting .258, 4 doubles, a triple, no homers, and 7 runs batted in. Snapped an 0-for-13 skid with a big run-scoring triple up the alley in right center field. Drove in what turned out to be the deciding run in that game yesterday. The 1 out, bases empty, and Hensley deals. Fastball right down the middle for a strike, and it's 0-1. At the Stingers' parent club, the Angels just up by 5 at Seattle, taking on the Mariners tonight. Jared Washburn against Ryan Franklin. Fastball outside of the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count on Casey Smith. Angels leading the American League West by 1 game over second place Oakland. The 1-1 swung on, 1 hopper right back to the hill. Flagged down by Hensley. The turn of the toss to first, and that's out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down on a pair of weak ground balls. Brings up Casey Kotzman batting .207. 3 doubles and 10 runs batted in. Just getting that average up over the 200 mark with his latest surge, going 4-for-13 against Tacoma and 9-for-28 on the homestand. 2 out, bases empty. The second baseman Barfield way back at second. The pitch low for a ball against the artificial surface here in Portland. He's playing about 15 feet or so beyond the stripe that indicates the back of what would be the dirt part of the infield. 1-0 pitch to Kotzman on the way. Swung on and hit high in the air to center field. Terry Robinson drifting back. Backpedaling shy of the track. Reaches up and makes the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down go the Stingers in their half of the first. So after 1/2 inning of play, it's Salt Lake nothing, and Portland's coming to bat on ESPN 1230.
Wiener Schnitzel is proud to be the official hot dog of the Salt Lake Stingers. And to prove our love, we've got an exciting offer for all you baseball fans. It's Mini Mania month at Wiener Schnitzel. Right now, you can get our new mini chili dog for just 69 cents. Plus, come into Wiener Schnitzel and you can win a Mini Cooper or other great mini prizes. Think about that, over a couple of mini chili dogs. So stop by any of the many Utah Wiener Schnitzel locations for some mini chili dogs. But hurry, Mini Mania lasts only for a mini time. Only at Wiener Schnitzel, the world's largest hot dog chain. At the intersection of power and comfort, you'll find the Kawasaki ZZR 1200 and ZZR 600 street bikes. The ZZR 1200 offers enthusiasts a superb balance of open-class performance and sport touring comfort. The ZZR 600 delivers an unbeatable combination of sport bike performance and nimble handling for daily commuting and weekend blast down the back roads. Both are derived from advanced Kawasaki Ninja technology, famous for its trademark raw power, while plush front and rear suspension smooths out each ride. These Kawasaki's are whatever you want them to be. Commuter bikes, street bikes, sport tours. It's up to you. Stop by Plaza Cycle today and see the Kawasaki ZZR 1200 and ZZR 600 for yourself. You'll agree that they offer the best of all possible worlds. Plaza Cycle, 1379 West, 3300 South, or call 972-8725, or visit online at plazacycle.com. Plaza Cycle, walk in, ride out.
All right, we go to the bottom of the first inning. It's no score defensively for the Stingers. Brian Gordon to left, Chris Prieto in center, Nick Cordell in right. Adam Tankovic at third, Casey Smith at short, Alexi Casilla at second, and Casey Kotzman is at first. The battery of Corey Lee pitching, and Ryan Buddy catching. The speedy Gary Robinson, the lead things off, batting .295, 3 doubles, a triple, 1 homer, and 7 runs batted in. Robinson with a league-leading 12 stolen bases. Corey Lee on the hill for the Stingers, making his fifth appearance, his fourth start, an 18 and 2/3 innings. He's given up 18 hits, 8 runs all earned. He has struck out 17 to walk 13. He's 1-0 with a 3.86 hard run average. The BCL hitting .265 against the southpaw Corey Lee. First pitch, Robinson swings and smashes one into right field, a base hit. That's what you don't want to see have happen. That's Robinson get on base because he can create all kinds of havoc out on the base path. Garcia playing at a normal position at second base instead of deep like the second baseman Barfield does for Portland on this carpet. If he's back where Barfield was playing, that's an easy out. But instead, Robinson's at first with nobody out for the veteran Damian Jackson, batting .362, 4 doubles and triples, 3 homers, and 10 runs batted in. First pitch is in for a strike. 0-1 the count on Jackson. Batted .500 against the Stingers last week. 6 for 12 with 2 home runs. Field double play, that's the pitch. Swung on, that's lined in the left field for a base hit. Ryan Gordon racing towards the stripe to cut it off and fire it back in. Robinson has to stop at second base. So 3 pitches and 2 singles for the Beavers here in the first. They're probably feeling comfortable in these conditions here in Portland. Maybe around 60 degrees or so after being frozen out of a couple of games at Colorado Springs. And yesterday, the game time temperature was a frigid 37 degrees. Here's Bobby Scales, the designated hitter, batting .377, 3 doubles, 3 homers, and 13 runs batted in. 4 for 13 in the series at Salt Lake. First pitch fastball is high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 on, nobody out. Bottom of the first, just underway, no score, but Beavers are threatening. Outfield headed towards right for Scales. A switch hitter batting to the right side against the southpaw lead. 1-0. Fastball high, ball 2. Now the catcher Ryan Buddy goes out to have a word with Corey. So Lee off the mound here. Against Portland with 4 innings of relief on the 26th. Gave up 2 runs on 2 hits with 3 walks and 3 strikeouts. Chris Butchek give him the start. On a day that Corey normally would have opened up. Now Lee ready, the 2-0. Just missed outside of the knees with a fastball, and it's 3-0. A wide one here with load the bases for John Knott. So Portland threatening here in the bottom of the first. 3-0 offering. Drive. The fastball in at the letters. 3-1. Scales is 17er out of the University of Michigan. He's in the box. Straightaway stance. Now the left-hander Lee ready. And bit of the picked-off throw. A good save by Smith, who had his leg taken out from under him by Robinson. And it spread across to his right and backhand that ball to keep it from going out to center field. So the count holds at 3-1. Greg Goldberg, the manager for Portland, coaching at third. Jose Castro, the hitting coach, over at first. 3-1. Up high, ball 4. The bases are loaded with nobody out. And that'll bring up John Knott, the left fielder, batting .224. 8 doubles, 3 homers, and 14 runs batted in. Knott had 4 hits in the 3 games in Salt Lake, and they were all extra base hits. 3 doubles and a homer, and he drove in 5 runs. Hitting over .350 lifetime against Salt Lake over the last 2 years. Bases loaded, nobody out. The first pitch is low, ball 1. A 1 ball, no strikes to count. John Knott signed as a free agent by the Padres in 2001 out of Mississippi State. Lee working from the stretch, the 1-0 pitch. Swing! And a miss at a fastball. He tried to hit that one up out of the street. Counts even, a 1 ball, 1 strike. On last year, 3 for 14 in his major league debut. One guy who was a thorn in the side of the Stingers last weekend, Robert Fick, was promoted to San Diego today due to the injury to Jeff Plum. 1-1 offering, a fastball that misses high and tight to the right-hand batter. The count's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, no place to put the hitter. Barfield, double play depth. Lee stares in, gets his sign from the catcher Button. Left-hander comes set. Here's the 2-1. Up high, ball 3. 3-1 to count. A wide one here would force in a run. Don Barfield, the second baseman, highly regarded prospect for the Padres, is on deck. Corey Lee in the hot seat here in the first inning, the 3-1 pitch. The fastball outside at the knees, ball 4, and in comes the first run of the ball game. The 2 singles and a pair of walks produces a run. It also brings Bryn Smith out of the first base dugout, out to talk with his pitcher. So Bernard is 15th run batted in on the year. Bases are still loaded with nobody out. It brings up Josh Barfield, hitting .250, 3 homers and 12 runs batted in. Barfield 2 for 9 with a home run in Salt Lake. So Barfield at the plate. Trouble brewing here. Barfield 1 for 4 yesterday at Colorado Springs. The Beavers only win on the Front Range. They down the Sky Sox by a score of 7-4. Bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch to Barfield, foul. Back out of play to our right, strike 1. Number 1 prospect in the organization by Baseball America, also rated as their best prospect at hitting for average in the big league. Now the stretch, the 0-1. Curveball drops in a beauty under the belt for a strike, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to count on Barfield. It was a 4th round pick in 2001. Runner at third base is Jackson. Scales at second, not at first. Lee ready. Here's the 0-2. Long out and fouled as he had a rip at a fastball. That ends up in a sweep to our right. The count remains 0-2. Corey Lee on the mound, 6'1", 190 in his 9th year. Re-signed as a free agent back in December. Now Lee ready. The 0-2 again. Next ball up and in. Leads Barfield back out of the way, and the count's 1-2. Still in that situation after Barfield fouled a couple of pitches off, and he was right on. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Lee's pitch. Third ball, grounded foul over towards the third base dugout, occupied by the Beavers. Bengals up and down the order in their half the first 4 batters have all reached. Here at the bottom of the inning for the Beavers. Gary Loudon with a single to right, Jackson a single to left. Walks the Scales and not forcing a run. There's 1-0 Beavers, bases loaded, still nobody out. The 1-2 pitch. Swinging and a miss at a breaking ball, he struck him out. A 1 down here in the first. That'll bring up the first baseman, Ben Reisinger, batting .232. 6 doubles, 3 homers, and 12 runs batted in. Reisinger singled and struck out in his 2 plate appearances against Corey Lee at Salt Lake. So the infield is double play depth. First 2, you're out of the inning. Third ball, and outside, ball 1. Most of the strike, but he stepped down the crowd earlier. Fastball got a break it for him. 1-0 to count on Ben Reisinger. Still in, first Australia. Lead from the stretch and pitch. Ball high and away, ball 2. 2-0 to count on Reisinger. One hit at 13 at bats from Salt Lake City. Goes right and right hand side. Lee ready, 2-0. Going on, grounded towards third. Paskovich has it, goes to second. That's 1 to see his relay in time for the double play. So 1 run out of all that as the Stinger infield continues. That's the 11th double play that they have turned in the last 5 games. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. After 1, it's Portland 1 and the Stingers nothing on ESPN 1230.
Del Mar has a question. You like lunch? Start with a tortilla the size of a trampoline. Then pile on the meat, beans, veggies, and freak out on the jalapenos. Call the office. Tell them you're gone for the day. See ya. Head to the beach, the mountains, the lake. That's Taco Del Mar, baby. That's your inner Baja. Feast with a Mondo made-to-order burrito or a pile of ripping fish tacos. It's fast, super tasty fresh mess with a bit of Baja attitude. Taco Del Mar. Release your inner Baja.
Where can you find the Utah Jazz sitting next to the Boston Red Sox, sitting next to the Denver Broncos, just down the road of BYU? Fans! Only at Fans can you find the newest and freshest sports gear from all the great college and pro teams. Looking for a Utah Jazz jersey featuring the new colors? Fans has it. Fans has it. Trying to find a fitted baseball cap featuring your favorite team logo? Fans is the place. Fans is the place. Whether you're looking for hats, shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets, warm-ups, jerseys, or duffel bags, you'll find it at Fans. You'll find it at Fans. Plus, Fans even has fun logo sports gear and memorabilia, including signed basketballs, footballs, and jerseys from the best players. And remember, for all the new Utah Jazz gear, get to Fans for jerseys, golf shirts, t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, and warm-up gear featuring the new blue and white Jazz colors. Open 6 days a week in the Delta Center and all major malls across the Wasatch Front. Fans.
Well, we go to the second inning. It could be a lot worse. The Beavers had one run across with the bases loaded and nobody out, and did not score any more runs. It'll be Curtis Pride, Nick Gordeau, and Brian Gordon up to face Clay Hensley, who retired the side in order in the top of the first. Don't forget, fans, to mark your calendars to join the Stingers on Friday, May 13th to celebrate Chase Snyder. There's 2,500 fans will see the baseball cap courtesy of Chase Bank. So here's Curtis Pride batting .384, 7 doubles and triples, 6 homers, 23 runs batted in, 23 RBI, good for a tie for second. Rather third in the league behind Marshall McDougal and Mike Coolbaugh. We're tied at 24. First pitch to Pride, a fastball held high in the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Talked about the Stingers turning 11 double plays in the last 5 games. And yesterday, the Portland win over Colorado Springs. They 3 times left the bases loaded. Now the 0-1. Pride backs away from an inside breaking ball. The count's even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Turner is 5 for 10 in the series against the Beavers in Salt Lake City. The second baseman Barfield playing out his short right for all intents and purposes. The 1-1. That one into the dirt, rattling off the right foot. If they don't play umpire Kevin Sweeney, the count's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Curtis Pride picking up where he left off for the Sixers last year, hoping to get back to the Angels. 2-1 delivery. Up high with a fastball, and it's 3-1. Actually, originally an 8th round draft pick of the Giants in 2002 out of Lamar University. Came over in July of 03 for Matt Hurton. 3-1 pitch, check swing, foul. Back into the screen. Count full, 3-2. Jumping in. Curtis started after it, held up the ball. Deflects off his bat. So 3 balls, 2 strikes to count on Pride. That is deep in the box. Just a slightly open stance. And Hensley delivers a 3-2. Long on, after the first base side, rising near the bag, scoops it up, and 1 step to the sack for the out. It tracked his bat on that one as well, and there's 1 away here in the second. Hensley's retired the first 4 batters he's faced on 3 weak ground balls and a fly to center. Here's Nick Gordeau. Batting .338, 6 doubles and triple, 1 homer and 10 runs batted in. Gordeau has hit safely in his last 10 games. That's the longest hitting streak by a Stinger this year. First pitch on the way. Check swing dribbler up the first base side. The pitcher Hensley bobbles, controls, and he missed the bag. Got him at first base. He slid on the infield dirt as the momentum was taking him past the base. He slid to the ground and then reached back with his glove and tapped the sack before Gordeau could get there. So Hensley on a first base unassisted retires Gordeau. 5 up, 5 down for the Stingers, and that'll bring up Brian Gordon, left fielder. 286 hitter, 4 doubles, 2 triples, 8 homers. 2 homers and 8 runs batted in. Gordon 0 for 4 at the plate yesterday that saved the game with his spectacular running catch in the alley in right center field. With the bases loaded and 2 out of the 9th, the Stingers protecting a 1-run lead. 2 out, bases empty, and the first pitch to Bryant is in at the knees for a strike, and it's 0-1. Low ball, 1 strike down. Hensley's pitch into the dirt, bounces in, scooped up by Hernandez. Dennis Swinging, the home plate umpire, says, I'll take that, throw it out of play, and hand over a new baseball. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count on Gordon. Very good homestand for Bryant, 8 for 19. Here's a little dribbler up the third base side. Jackson charges, fair hand pickup, and throw to first. Won't be in time. Brian Gordon beats it out for an infield single. And the Stingers get their first hit of the game. Just a little dribbler off the end of his bat. And Jackson did all he could with it, but it wasn't going to be enough. So Brian Gordon on base. For Ryan Buddy, the catcher, hitting .294, 2 doubles, a triple, no homers, and 4 runs batted in. Ryan Buddy doing the bulk of the catching. Jeff Knapp is still on the bench for a hyperextended elbow suffered in a tag play. And home plate Tuesday morning against Portland. Hensley's pitch, and Buddy takes right down the middle for a strike, 0-1. No ball, 1 strike. Only the runner at first is Reisinger. Short to short lead, the pitch. But he swings and grounds one, just foul outside the bag at third. Missing extra bases by inches. The count on Buddy is 0-2. No ball, 2 strikes. We mentioned earlier that Hensley led or tied for first in the Padres organization last year with his 11 wins. He was 4th in strikeouts at 125. Broke it professionally in 2002 by going 7-0. Salem Kaiser of the Northwest League. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss on a breaking ball. He struck him out, and that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base. And after a minute and a half, it's Portland 1 and the Stingers nothing. ESPN 1230.
ESPN Radio, AM 1230.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass, we know how much you count on your vehicle. So when it needs repairs, body work, or a new windshield, where should you take it? Go to America's most recommended name in damaged vehicle repair. That's right. In an independent nationwide customer satisfaction survey, Abra Auto Body and Glass was the company most recommended to family and friends for quality of work, customer communication, and overall service. Why? Maybe it's our commitment to safety. Abra spends more to train our technicians than anyone else in the industry, and every repair meets our strict safety standards. Maybe it's our lifetime warranty that backs up all those repairs, or that Abra works with over 500 insurance companies nationwide to make your claims process a snap. Whatever the reason, Abra Auto Body and Glass is proud to be so highly regarded. Auto Body Repair of America. Abra, America's most recommended. Call 1-888-USA-ABRA to schedule an appointment.
I am an American soldier.
I am a soldier in the Army National Guard.
I am a warrior and a member of a team.
I live the Army values.
I am disciplined, physically and mentally tough. I am the guardian of freedom
and the American way of life.
I am an American soldier.
I am the Army National Guard.
Defend freedom. In the Army National Guard, you can. Visit 1-800-GO-GUARD.com today.
Sponsored by the Utah National Guard. Aired by the Utah Broadcasters Association and this station.
Go to the bottom of the second inning. 1-0 to score in favor of Portland. Bottom third of the order due up for the Beavers. Ben Johnson, JJ Romaniak, and Miguel Hernandez to face for Elite. Baseball brought to you in part by Larry H. Miller Chevrolet. Don't forget, kids, 14 and under, stop by Larry H. Miller Chevrolet, 5650 South State. First pitch over for a strike, 0-1. You can enter to win a chance to be the honorary Bat Kids. Larry H. Miller Chevrolet. After all, you know this guy. The 0-1 delivery, 6 down low and away from the right-hand batter. The count on Johnson, 1 ball, 1 strike. Johnson batting .211, 6 doubles, 1 homer, 9 runs batted in. 2 for 7 against Salt Lake this year. The 1-1 offering is fouled back and out of play. 1-2 the count on Johnson. We commented on it when the Beavers were in town. That Johnson, a rarity, not wearing any batting gloves. Curveball is flying foul out of play down the right field side. The count remains 1-2. A fourth-round pick originally of the Cardinals in '99 out of Germantown High School, right outside of Memphis. 1-2 pitch on the way, up high for a ball, 2-2. Same high school, but for the former Stinger pitcher, Mickey Callaway. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. 1-0 Portland here in the bottom of the second, and lead delivery. Quick, and it's with a high fastball. He struck him out. Second punch out for Corey, and there's 1 down here in the second. Brings up the shortstop, J.J. for Maniac. Maniac batting .241, 4 doubles, 1 RBI, 3 for 14 in the series in Salt Lake. 1 out, nobody on base for the Beavers. And the first pitch is lifted down the right field line, a long run for Gordeau, and does he have room in foul territory? He does, right at the railing in the corner. For out number 2. Gordeau didn't give up on that one and tracked it down in the corner, right near the railing, near the picnic area. Fine play by Gordeau. With that, there are 2 outs here in the second inning. So here's Michel Hernandez, batting .196, 1 double, 1 homer, and 7 runs batted in. 3 for 6 in the series in Salt Lake. First pitch, Corey Leak. Fastball misses upstairs, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Hernandez appeared in 5 games for the Yankees 2 seasons ago, going 1 for 4. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swinging a foul back in the street. That evens the count at 1-1. Yankees winner tonight, 6-2, and Tampa Bay. Complete rundown of the average scoreboard. Coming up at the top of the third. 1-1 to Hernandez. Fastball knee high on the outside half of the plate for a strike, and it's 1-2. Beavers here in the bottom of the second inning. Game 1 of a 4-game series here. First of an 8-game road trip for the Stickers. The 1-2 comes home. Third ball grounded towards third. Matthews has it on the bell high back. Throw across on target at any time to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down go the Beavers in the second, and after 2, it remains 4th and 1. 6-0 on ESPN 1230.
ESPN Radio, AM 1230. Play ball! Looking to seal a win for your home crowd? Try Buddy Deli Cuts, and you can't miss. That's because Deli Cuts have the exclusive Zip Pack Slider to seal in that premium, delicious flavor you can't find anywhere else. 6 great varieties with a taste so good, we just had to give you a way to lock it up airtight. From one corner of the plate to the other, you can't beat Deli Cuts for great flavor, amazing freshness, and sheer excitement on the fans' faces. Give them a tryout at your favorite grocer.
Have you heard about interest-only loans? Hi, this is Scott Forster with Alpha Mortgage Group. Interest-only loans are good for the right borrower, but the problem with most of them is that the term is only 1 to 5 years, and then the interest rate changes when it's renewed. We're happy to announce that we've rolled out our new 30-year loan to the public, which remains as interest-only for the first 15 years and then becomes a 15-year fix for the second half of the loan. You can take advantage of low payments for the first 15 years and still have peace of mind knowing that your interest rate will never go up for the life of your loan. You can take advantage of low payments for the first 15 years and still have peace of mind knowing that your interest rate will never go up for the life of your loan. For example, a primary residence with a loan balance of $200,000 would have a payment of just $1,041 interest only for the first 15 years. Call now for more details. Call 628-9400. That's 628-9400.
We go to the third, 1-0 Portland. And now for our first check of the Abra scoreboard. Most people know that Abra Auto Body and Glass has collision repair specialists, but they're also a full-service auto glass company providing complete auto glass repair and replacement. Call 1-888-USA-ABRA today to schedule your appointment. In the third, Adam Pavkovich, Alexi Casilla, and Chris Prieto do up. The 8-9-1 hitters and Dino Evil's batting order. 1-0 Beavers here in the third. Matkovich hitting .242. 3 doubles, a homer, 2 runs batted in. Clay Hensley's first pitch to Adam. And the fastball in for a strike, 0-1. At Oklahoma, they're in the ninth. Redhawks leading slumping Albuquerque by a score of 3-1. Ashton lost 6 of their last 10. The 0-1. Quick and miss with a slider away, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. They're in the 8th at Omaha. After trailing 5-0, the Redbirds have come back and Memphis lead the Royals 9-5. Hensley running with 2 strike pitch. Bouncing one in on a breaking ball, 1-2 the count. In Omaha will be the next Stingers' opponent. Strengthened Cubby Speed on the 4-game set that begins on May 10th. In the 7th at Des Moines, Iowa leading Nashville 10-5. Round Rock in New Orleans tied at 6 in the 7th. The Big East. 1-2 pitch on the way. Fastball outside of the knees. 2-2 the count on Matkovich. In the 6th with Tacoma, Colorado Springs leading the Rainiers 2-1. Sacramento and Tucson tied at 4 the 3rd at Tucson Electric Park. 2-2 to Matkovich. Way outside, bouncing one in, ball 3. Count runs from 0-2 to 3-2. Fresno leading at Las Vegas 4-1 to second. Former Stinger Julio Ramirez gone deep with the Grizzlies. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hensley ready with a payoff hit. Swing and a miss at the bottom. Dropped out of that one. 1 away. Second strikeout for Hensley, and that'll bring up Alexi Casilla. Casilla batting .375 since his call up for AA Arkansas. No expertise, hits a run batted in. 1 out, nobody on base. Hensley, his first pitch to Casilla. Runs up, goes bunt, and almost runs right into the pitch. Ball 1, just in, get out of the way. We're at the bottom of the 11th at Baltimore. The Red Hot Orioles looking for their 9th win in a row. Tied to the Blue Jays at 2-2. 1 ball, no strikes the pitch. Sia takes low, ball 2. In the 3rd at Oakland, Texas leads the A's 2-0. David Delucci with his 5th home run of the year for the Rangers. Angels and Mariners scoreless after 1.5 in Seattle. Strike. Finals, it was Detroit down in Boston 8-2. Carlos Pena with a pair of home runs for the Tigers. 2-1. Bringing a foul. Got a piece of it, bouncing it between the legs. The catcher and then back to the street. So 2-2. And Mike Mussina a winner as the Yankees beat the Devil Rays. St. Petersburg 6-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count on Casilla. The pitch from Hensley. Low ball 3. The second straight batter. The count runs full 3-2. That's already 3 full counts that Hensley has gotten to with 9 batters. Payoff pitch on the way. Low. No, strike 3 called. And Casilla started to jog down to first, and a very late right arm from Kevin Sweeney. 3 straight strikeouts now for Clay Hensley. 2 out, nobody on. Here's Chris Prieto, bounced out to first initial timeout. National League, again, a game that started late due to rain. Eventually the Phillies 1-0 in the 5th. Jacob Martinez going for the Mets against John Leader for the Phillies. Pitch to Prieto. He shows on it, takes low and inside. Ball 1 to the left-hand batter. This 9th in Houston, the Astros lead the Pirates 11-4. 3rd inning in Phoenix as the Giants won back-to-back one. 1-0 pitch on the way to Prieto. Way outside of ball, 2-0. At San Diego, Colorado leads the Padres 2-0 second. Bottom of the second in Los Angeles, no score between the Dodgers and the Nationals. 2-0 to Prieto, scoring on, top foul, third base side. There's a lot of room here, but That one lands out of reach with third baseman Jackson. Counts 2-1. Cardinals rally with 7 runs in the 9th inning to beat Cincinnati 10-9. Both Taguchi, Jim Evans, and John Mabry homer for St. Louis. Rick Aurelia, Ken Griffey Jr., and Adam Dunn for the Reds. 2 for Prieto. Ross Sandrin holds up. The pitch misses high, ball 3. 3-1 the count. 2 out, base 7. 1-0 Portland here in the third. Hensley's 3-1 off. Prieto swings and fouls off. So for the third straight batter, the count goes full to 3-2. NBA, Washington beat Chicago 106-99. That's series tied at 2. Dallas leads Houston 101-96 with 9 seconds to go. The Mavs about to go up 3-2. 3-2 payoff pitch to Prieto. This one is low. Did he go around? Yes, as third base umpire Adam Dowdy. So 3 straight batters work the count full, but all 3 are strikeout victims. 4 strikeouts in a row overall for Clay Hensley as we go to the bottom of the third. It's Portland 1, the Stingers nothing on ESPN 1230.
Hi, this is Mitch Jensen of Siegfried & Jensen. We all know Utah is a great sports state. At Siegfried & Jensen, we have important sponsorship relationships with several college teams throughout the state, as well as with many of the professional teams, including the Jazz, the Stingers, the Grizzlies, and Real Salt Lake. In sports, winning is important. The same is true if you're injured in an accident. To help ensure victory, you need a winning legal team on your side. If you've been injured, call Siegfried & Jensen at 1-800-INJURED. That's 1-800-INJURED. Siegfried & Jensen, your legal team if you've been injured.
Do you feel tired when you wake up? Do you feel exhausted during the day? Have you ever dozed off in a meeting or while watching TV? If you answered yes, you may have sleep apnea. Millions of Americans suffer from sleep apnea and don't even know it. The professionals at Med1 Medical can help you get the sleep you need. It is amazing how well you feel when you get a full night of refreshing sleep. Sleep Smart Gold is a proven program designed specifically for people with sleep apnea. Sleep apnea can be more harmful than just a poor night's sleep. High blood pressure and other cardiovascular complications are being diagnosed more and more frequently in patients with this disorder. A high percentage of these patients can be treated by addressing sleep apnea. If you suspect someone might have sleep apnea, call the professionals at Med1 Medical at 800-258-5329. With the help of a doctor, a program will be designed for you to obtain a golden night's sleep. Call Med1 Medical and find out how Sleep Smart Gold can help you get the sleep you deserve. Call today, 1-800-258-5329.
Top of the order, Terry Robinson, Damian Jackson, Bobby Scales, 2 up. It produced a run in the first inning for Portland against left-hander Corey Leach. Stinger baseball brought to you in part by Karen Coleman, Bowling Center and Pro Shop. Corey Leach, first pitch to Terry Robinson is a fastball high, ball 1. Our bowling leagues are now forming at Karen Bowling Pro Shop and Bowling Center. Call 233-1101 for details. Robinson singled and scored in the first. The pitch swung on and popped up into channel left center. Going out Smith. Prieto coming in, and it's going to be dropped by the left fielder, Brian Gordon, cutting across. And it's going to be an error to Brian Gordon. To the speedy Robinson on base. Out of the no man's land. Smith going out, stumbled a bit. Prieto coming in, had to come a long way. Brian Gordon then cutting across, had a chance at it, but had it pop out of the glove for an error. And so the leadoff man is aboard for Beavers here in the third. Here's pretty solid defensively. That's only their 16th error in this, their 23rd game. Lead the move to first, and Robinson is back. Damian Jackson at the plate. He singled to left his first time up. Runner at first base, nobody out. Pitch, one on and foul, back to our right. 1 strike count. 4-1 on Damian Jackson. 7 right-handed batter. He played in 642 Major League games in Cleveland, Cincinnati, San Diego, Detroit, Boston, the Cubs, and Kansas City. Cubs to the Royals last year for a handful of games. Lead the 0-1. Robinson goes. The pitch is high, but his throw is not going to be in time. Robinson in for the head first line for his league-leading 13th stolen base of the year. Count on Damian Jackson, 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 now to count on Jackson. The runner now in scoring position and nobody out. Lynch swings and misses a fastball up and away. 1-2. Jackson in his 14th professional season. He has 4 full seasons in the major league. 99, 2000 with the Padres, 02 with the Tigers, and 03 with the Red Sox. Corey, the 1-2. Long out and foul. Back over the screen to our right. Long ball, 2 strikes. 1-0 Portland. We're in the bottom of the 3rd. You ready? Takes the runner Robinson at second. The pitch. There goes the runner. The pitch going inside. Buddy is thrown to third, and he is safe at third base in the close play. Robinson got a good jump on Lee. The throw nearly got it. Batkovich fielding it on the home plate end of third base, but the slide fade away to the outfield side. So it's a stolen base, but a strikeout on Jackson. 1 away. Now a runner at third, and the batter will be Bobby Scales, who walked his first time up. The pitch, swing a foul. That one banging up his foot. Down to 0-1. Robinson reaching on the error. And steals second and steals third. So he's there with 1 out. Long out and foul. First base side out of play. The count's 0-2. This is where Lee needs the strike out of the popped up there. No balls, 2 strikes. The infield feeding in the pitch. Strike 3 calls. Half throw to third. Save on a close play at third. Adam Batkovich feeling that he had the back blocked off, but to no avail, according to third base umpire Adam Downey. Had 2 close calls, and they've all gone Portland's way. Gale strikes out of the play. Back-to-back punch-outs for Lee. He now has 4 in the game. So 2 out now and a runner at third for John Dodd, who drew a bases-loaded walk his first time up. Outfield committed towards right. The infield now back in the 5th to Dodd. Big ball inside of the belt. Ball 1. I like Jeff Hornacek was in his NBA career. I'll tell you the comparison after the 1-0, a fastball high to him. At Mississippi State, he was a walk-on. And eventually, as a senior, led his team in hitting and in home run. But still nobody drafted him. He signed out as a free agent, undrafted by the Padres in 01. Made his Major League debut last year. 2-0 delivery tonight. Breaking ball into the dirt. Ball 3. 3-0 the count with John Farfield due next. Looking around, not here. 3 balls, no strikes to count. Lee ready, the pitch. In at the knees, he's striking at 3-1. Breaking ball in that situation. He's got it in his knees. 3 balls, 1 strike. Robertson will lead at third, the pitch. Fastball, strike 2 call on the inside corner at the knees. Now the count runs full at 3-2. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Now Lee ready in the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So good job of getting out of trouble by Corey Lee with 3 straight strikeouts. No runs, no hits, an error, and 1 runner left on the base path as we play 3 here in Portland. It's the Beavers 1, the Stingers nothing on ESPN 1230.
Fresh taste salads. Sonic's got them, others don't. For a fresh, hearty meal with a Southwestern flair, try Sonic's newest creation, the Ranchero Salad. Crispy lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and carrots, topped with meaty chili, crunchy Tito's corn chips, shredded Colby Jack cheese, picante sauce, and of course, one of Sonic's signature golden onion rings. It's a unique addition to Sonic's Fresh Taste Salad. The new Ranchero Salad. It's not just good, it's Sonic good.
At the intersection of power and comfort, you'll find the Kawasaki ZZR 1200 and ZZR 600 street bikes. The ZZR 1200 offers enthusiasts a superb balance of open-class performance and sport touring comfort. The ZZR 600 delivers an unbeatable combination of sport bike performance and nimble handling for daily commuting and weekend blasting the back roads. Both are derived from advanced Kawasaki Ninja technology, famous for its trademark raw power, while plush front and rear suspension smooths out each ride. These Kawasaki's are whatever you want them to be. Commuter bikes, street bikes, sport tours. It's up to you. Stop by Plaza Cycle today and see the Kawasaki ZZR 1200 and ZZR 600 for yourself. You'll agree that they offer the best of all possible worlds. Plaza Cycle, 1379 West, 3300 South, or call 972-8725, or visit online at plazacycle.com. Plaza Cycle, walk in, ride out.
All right, we come to the 4th inning of the Bundesliga favor of Portland. Casey Smith, Casey Conklin, and Curtis Bride due up to face Clay Hensley. Don't forget that for every Stingers home run this season, Secret Intention will donate $100 to Utah Special Olympics. Secret Intention, long-term practice. The Stingers have hit 22 home runs so far this year, making the total donation $2,200. Casey Smith retired on the comebacker to Hensley his first time up. Right-hander's first delivery, and Smith swings right through it for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to count on Casey. He had a 9-game hitting streak earlier this season. The 0-1. Great little dribbler out in front of the plate. Hensley quickly off the hill, makes the bare hand pick up and throw to first, just in time to get Casey by a half step. 1 away here in the 4th. Brings up Casey Conklin, is flight out to Terry Robinson in center field his first time up. Stingers back home on May the 5th. Again, a 4-game series with Omaha. Then Iowa comes in for 4. Reminder that 2 weeks from tomorrow we'll have a business person news special. Pick the conference strength beneath Omaha. The Stingers with only 1 base runner so far on the infield single by Brian Gordon second. It was 2 years ago tomorrow that Hensley threw a perfect game at A-ball. For the Hagerstown Suns, the first in the 10-year history of that franchise, threw only 81 pitches, 59 of them for strikes, 10 strikeouts, a perfect game against Kannapolis. The 0-1. Quick, bottom dropped out of that one. The count 0-2. One of the, not that the perfect game isn't impressive in its own right, but it was even more so as Kannapolis did not hit a single ball out of the infield against Henderson. The 0-2. We're going to curveball, half foul behind home plate. Actually tonight, fly ball to Robinson in center, the only ball that's left the infield in this one. Top of the 4th, 1-0 Portland. Field headed towards left, the 0-2. Robinson takes a fastball away. 1 ball, 2 strikes for the left-hand batter. The 1-2. Got it after it, held up. It's missed outside, ball 2. 2-2 the count on Conklin. Casey started to come around. And you knew he would. 2-2 delivery. Low and inside, another full count. You won't find this many full counts in a Transylvanian blood bank. 3 balls, 2 strikes. I think he's in the box. Hensley ready, the 3-2. Low ball 4. That's the first walk issued by Hensley. No runner at first, one out. That'll bring up Curtis Pride, who bounced out to the first baseman Reisinger his first time up. Eagles and Mariners up the road, scoreless in the fourth. One on, one out. Dino Eagles, Stingers manager, coaching at third. The hitting coach Jim Eppert over at first. Jim, a former manager here at Portland, the old Portland Rockies ball club. Curtis Bryant waiting. Hensley working from the stretch the pitch. Low and inside. Backhanded to the catcher Hernandez. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strike. Outfield straight away for Pride. Veteran of over 300 plays. Counts 1-2. Red Sox purchased the contract with pitcher Jeremy Gonzalez from Pawtucket, designating outfielder first baseman former Buzz fan David McCarty for assignment. David played here in Portland for the old Beavers too. On ball, 2 strikes. Short lead at first for Cochran. Hensley ready, 1-2 Pride. One on, Looper into right center field, racing over Ben Johnson, the right fielder on the run, makes the middle of the cap high catch. 4 out number 2. Back to first base goes Cochran. That'll bring up Nick Corneau, hit a dribble at the first base side. The pitcher Hensley cutting across, bobbled, but controlled, and took it to first himself. Actually, he nearly overran the back, so he slid it. But it came back and snapped the base with his glove to record the out. The A's had to put out the Olympic switch on the disabled list today with a shoulder injury, purchasing the contract of Jermaine Clark from Sacramento. First, 2 out. Corneau swing, hits one right off the end of his bat to Hensley on the first base side, and he'll tag Corneau on the way by for the out. And that'll do it for the Stingers in the fourth. No runs, no hits. A walk and 1 runner left on base. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It's 4-1. The Stingers nothing on ESPN 1230.
Excuse me, up here. Jeff Hornacek here in the roof of this house to remind you that you may be sitting on your greatest financial resource, your home. But with America First Credit Union's new Home Equity Line Plus, featuring a low 5.50% interest rate, you unlock the equity in your home with a convenient Visa Platinum card that lets you consolidate debt, do home improvements, or even pay for a car. And the Home Equity Line Plus from America First has no annual fees and all the benefits of a Visa Platinum card.
Apply at any branch, over the phone, or online at AmericaFirst.com. Variable interest rate as low as 5.50% is based on Prime plus 0%. Maximum APR is 18%. Restrictions apply.
So, get on top of your finances. Apply for America First 5.50% Home Equity Line Plus today.
Call America First Credit Union today. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Can I come down now?
Drug and alcohol abuse, violence, and crime are among the top problems facing our children today. Prevention Dimensions, a nationally recognized program, gives students a strong foundation to resist substance abuse and violence.
And crime. Violence and crime.
Prevention Dimensions. For more information, log on to utahpd.org.
We go down to the bottom of the fourth inning, 1-0 Beavers at the Josh Barfield, Ben Reisinger and Ben Johnson duo. 5, 6, and 7 hitters in the Beaver order to face left-hander Corey Lee. Josh Barfield struck out swinging his first time up. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for Portland. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 error for the Stingers. First pitch on the way, Barfield swings it, that's 1 foul. First base side and out of play. 1 strike to count. That going into the 12th, the Orioles and the Blue Jays. Baltimore looking for its 9th straight win. Now the 0-1 on, and that's slight foul deep out of play down the right field side. The count's 0-2. No ball, 2 strikes. Josh Barfield, son of the former Blue Jays and Yankees outfielder Jesse Garfield, who hit over 200 Major League home runs in his career. 0-2 pitch, a curveball bounce behind the bag at third. Backhanded by Paskovich. A long throw across just in time. They get the hitter Garfield for out number one. Fine play by Paskovich. Before Ben Reisinger steps to the plate, let's pause for station identification. This is Salt Lake State baseball.
KQS Murray, Salt Lake City. Play a little hard. This is ESPN Radio AM 1230. A little bit better. Worldwide leader in sports. A Citadel Broadcasting Station.
Steve Coffey back with you at PG Park in Portland with Beavers lead the Stingers 1-0. And Reisinger bouncing into an inning end. 5-4-3 double play his first time up. He takes a fastball high, ball one. 1-0 the count. Of Major League players slapped with a 10-game suspension for violating the performance-enhancing drug policy of Major League Baseball. There's a curveball low and inside, ball two. Relief pitcher Juan Rincon of the Twins suspended 10 days. The fifth player to be suspended for the new rule. 2-0 pitch on the way. Reisinger swinging. This is for strike 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Rincon 2-1. 2.25 earned run average in 12 appearances this season. 2-1 offering. Reisinger fouls it back, and that equals the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the Beavers got their run in the first. Single, walk, but they had a run in, bases loaded, nobody out. It did not score again. 2-2 pitch. Reisinger swings and lifts it in the air towards right. Cordo breaking back on the ball. Now coming in for it is there, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. Cordo misjudged that ball initially, but recovered in plenty of time to make the catch. So 2 outs, and the batter will be Ben Johnson. Struck out swinging his first time up. Finally getting a chance at AAA level after spending the last 2.5 seasons at AA Mobile. 2 outs, bases empty for Ben Johnson. Fastball strike 0-1, has a good eye for the most part. Brought 5 walks over the last 4 games, and he's reached base 7 straight. So got a 0-4 before the 22nd. The 0-1 bounces in a ball. 1-1 the count on Johnson. Fired along with Heathcliff Slocum on July 31st of 2000, St. Louis organization. Now the 1-1. Fastball outside, 2-1 for Carlos Hernandez and former Utah Jazz ball boy Nate Tess. 2 balls, 1 strike the count. Now Lee delivered. Quick and a miss with a fastball away, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Under the rules of the suspension, Rincon can work out with the Twins until game time, then he'll have to leave. 2-2 offering. Breaking ball, strike 3 call on the inside corner, just up the belt. And that retired the side. Strikeout number 6 for Corey Lee. 1-2-3, nothing across as we head to the 5th. It remains Portland 1, Stingers nothing on ESPN 1230.
ESPN Radio, 1230.
Wow, that is amazing.
Pardon me, miss. Are you an Albertsons associate?
No.
Then may I ask what you're doing?
Checking the price.
You're checking the price.
That is correct. Oh, check this price.
Where?
Next to the sign, it says check the price.
Oh, that's a very good price.
What did I tell you? Albertsons has lowered the prices on thousands of items shoppers buy most. So come on in and check the price. You're going to love what you see.
Hey, let's check these prices over here.
Sorry, pal. I look around. Check the new low prices at Albertsons, helping make your life easier.
0-60 and 4.9. University of Utah Medical Credit Union's auto loans are going fast.
This is Phil Reese. At 4.9% APR for up to 60 months, you need to zoom in today to refinance your high-interest bank auto loan or finance the purchase of a new or used vehicle. In just minutes, you can arrange for low monthly payments and lock in a rate as low as 4.9% APR for up to 60 months. And for a limited time, get up to a $100 cash bonus.
Speed up down to the University Federal Credit Union today.
It's sad when someone you love goes away, but it's equally as exciting when they return.
Alfredo's back. This calls for a celebration.
Papa John's is celebrating the return of our spinach Alfredo specialty pizza. Right now, get a large spinach Alfredo pizza for just $10.99. That's a large spinach Alfredo pizza for only $10.99. But hurry, spinach Alfredo's back only for a limited time. Limited delivery areas. Charges may apply. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Head down to the fifth inning, 1-0 Portland. It'll be Ryan Gordon, Ryan Buddy, and Adam Paskovic. The 6th inning hitters due up in the Stingers batting order. Our fifth inning, middle of the game reset. The Portland defensive alignment. John Knott at left, Gary Robinson in center, Ben Johnson in right, Damian Jackson at third, J.J. Permaniak in short, John Farfield at second, and then Reisinger at first. Battery playing empty pitching, and Miguel Hernandez catching. Ryan Gordon, the only hit of the ball game for the Stingers, on an infield dribbler up the third base side his first time up. Takes a breaking ball low. Ran Anthony's first strike, 0-1. Swing like that. Takes right up. Throw ball, one strike as Hensley deals. Swing, and a miss, a breaking ball down and into the count, 0-2. Steve Finley is at a 2-run home for the Angels in the fourth. Lead the Mariners 2-0. No ball, 2 strikes to count on Ryan Gordon. To this point, still haven't had anybody get past first base. No ball, 2 strikes to pitch. Swing, and a miss of the fastball tails away. It's the run-up-hand batter. That is strikeout number 5 for Clay Hensley, and there's 1 down for Salt Lake City. Brings up Ryan Buddy, who struck out swinging his first time up. Don't forget that your senior kids to a Stingers game. All young under 12 can line up praying on the outfield sidewalk. Just $1. Dr. Von Utah Venture Capital. Ready? First pitch. The Buddy is back foul behind home plate. The next 0-1. The ball, 1 strike to count on Buddy. Stingers tentative today so far on this one. 0-1, breaking ball low, 1 strike. In this year, he's going to give up a run on 1 hit in the 26th. Going outside, 2-1 to count. It's the 6th inning. He left the single to Gordo, walked the bench, walked Prieto below the base. Added penalty. The high fly brought in a run. 3 balls, 1 strike to count on Buddy. And Hensley deals. At 6 low, and Buddy lays off with the count 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. It's due next. Hensley winds the 3-1. Quick, and that builds the count at 3-2. Dallas McPherson has dealt for the Angels in the 4th inning. Dallas struggling out of the gate with the Angels, batting at even 200 and has played again today. Hensley's payoff pitch to Buddy. Swung on and pulled foul to seek down the left field side. Dan was there with the glove, but could not hang on, but does eventually wind up with a souvenir. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hensley's the second time to pay on the pitch, but he swings and he misses, and yet another strikeout. Number 6 for Hensley. He equals Corey Lee in that department now. Here's Adam Paskovic, who struck out swinging his first time up. Of course, based on baseball tradition, Hernandez should be defined as kangaroo court. Baseball tradition has the catcher throwing to third base after a strikeout, even throwing to first. That's just not right. It's the Paskovic on the way. It bounces in, ball 1. 1 ball, no strike. See, I don't worry about the mid. That just hits a little one. 1 ball, no strike for count on Paskovic. Lifted up the Beavers were in the 5th as Hensley deals. Stops the slider. Paskovic kept and checks his swing in time to count 2-0. straight away. Lexi Casilla do next. 2-0. Give it quickly. One foul off the plate. Back behind home plate. The count 2-1. This has done a solid job at third base, taking over for the most part at third base with McPherson being called up to the big league. Walked by Hensley, the 2-1. Long on and full foul. Seats down the left field side, and that left the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Only in his third year, started at Provo in 2003. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hensley into his motion, the pitch. Breaks the ball low, and that fills the count at 3-2. I wonder what Hensley's pitch count is up to at this point. He's had to throw. There's a check swing, and the pitch is low to go around. No, top hits it over at first. So that's the second walk issued by Hensley. A runner at first base, 2 outs for Alexi Castillo. Hold on and strikes his first time. 7 batters. On the 17, who had come to play for the Stingers, have gone to a 3-2 challenge. This now starts to pile up on Clay Hensley, but still very sharp so far. First pitch to Casilla. Fastball into the letters for a strike. Get it 0-1. No ball, 1 strike to count. Blue Jays have scored 2, and they're still batting at the top of the 12, leading the Orioles 4-2. Go to first. It's scrambling back safely with Patrick. He does get the right hand in ahead of the tag of Reisinger. Henry, by the way, in the starting line of teams tonight at Seattle. Really again with a throw ball, but again a head first dive back into the bag for Patrick. Don't forget on Friday, May 13th is Superstars, which certainly went to double field for the first time in 4 or 5 years. Harry Canary and Giraffe Jr. and others. Animal Sports stars. The 0-1. Quick and a miss by Casilla. Actually foul pitch. Run. A balk was called. Balk was called, I believe, against Hensley. And so Patrick is now in scoring position at second base. Now the Stingers have their first runner in scoring position of the ball game. Now full and 1. Set up. Runner at second base now for the first time in the game. 2 outs, 1 strike count on Casilla. Pitch Hensley. There's a strike to the inside corner, but beneath the count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Tying run at second with 2 outs. Here's the fifth. Stingers trailing fourth, 1-0. Leo 2. Punching it is Casilla towards short. Urbaniak up with it. Throw to first. Not in time. Here comes the runner all the way around the score from second base on an infield single. Heads up base running by Adam Paskovich, and the game is tied at 1-1. Oh, that Casilla kick to fly. It beats out the ground ball. On the throw to first base, and Cole rises a little bit as well to the outfield side of the bag. Paskovich never stops coming around third and scores all the way from second on an infield single. So the Stingers tie the game up at 1-1. Part of that is the receiving team has day in and day out. Pitched out that Casilla is not going. Ball 1 to Chris Prieto. Yeah, that's the deal either before the season began. The style of play that he would play with. And we've certainly seen it work quite often. Now the 1-0 pitch to Prieto. This is low, ball 2. He had the opportunity there. Set up by the ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Hensley ready. The 2-0. We have the swing. Ground one right side. Barfield far to his left. Knocks it down. Picks it up. Throw to third base. To try to hit Casilla. The head for the sliding save. Fadeaway side of the outfield. The Stingers go from first to third on another infield grounder. This time, an error to be charged against Kenneth Barfield. So now the Stingers have runners at first and third with 2 out. It was the fourth error of the game. The pitching coach, it'll be the landscape of the hit. More important, now the Stingers, J.C. Smith at the plate. Chance to go out in front here. Casey twice retired on bouncing balls for Victor Hensley. 1-1 the score. As a matter of fact, you look at the scoreboard and the line score is identical. For each team, 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error. So here is Casey Smith now with Casilla at third and Prieto at first. There's 7 stolen bases, stops on Stingers ball club. Hensley set. Quick pitch to Casey. Right down the middle. A fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. No ball, 1 strike. High game at 1-1 here in the 6th inning. Get ready to pitch inside. Casey just does get out of the way in time. Now give it 1 ball and 1 strike. Casey confident to do next. He gets the third down to the Portland bullpen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Go to first base. Your running back. Forward, right-hander, better still Yali throwing the bullpen. He'll throw to first. And again, Prieto dives back in safely. They have to send the base when he's gone around him. He's in. And we're ready for 1-1. A little bit inside on the change up. 2-1 count. Get out there. Baseline. Prieto goes here on 2-1. And we ready to throw first, and the runner back to the glove, but then has to hop over Prieto. Throws momentum, took him over Chris. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Travel back from both clubs. Salt Lake for the Colorado Springs. And we'll throw the first and run it back. Over towards the back. The word for Prieto's first base. See the go-ahead run at third. Top of the 5th, all tied at 1. Hensley ready. 5th, there goes Prieto. Swing a ground foul. I don't play. That evens the count at 2-2. So that's back to first base. And on deck, scoring a run here. The ball has really left the infield. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count on Smith. Hensley ready. There goes Prieto again. The pitch blowing outside for a ball. And on to second base goes Prieto with his 8th stolen base of the season. And again, a 3 ball, 2 strike count. Full count to a batter by Hensley this game. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And Hudson on deck. Hensley from the belt, the payoff pitch. Swinging the ground ball to short. The Maniac has it on the knee-high hop to throw the first on target in time to retire the side. The Stingers manufacture a run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 runners were left stranded. As we're halfway through this scheduled 9-rounder, it's now the Stingers 1, Portland 1 on ESPN 1230.
You always feel tired when you wake up. Can't have the is a serious illness, and if not diagnosed, can lead to serious health problems. 35% of all people with high blood pressure have sleep apnea. 83% of all people with uncontrollable high blood pressure have sleep apnea. And 70% of people that have had a stroke have been diagnosed with sleep apnea. People could reduce their chances if they were diagnosed early and got the help they needed to control their sleep apnea. At Medline Medical, they care about your health and want you to have a healthy life. Can you imagine being diagnosed with diabetes and not doing anything about it? Call Medline Medical today at 1-800-258-5329. Let them help you with your diagnosis and get you the help you need to have a happy and healthy life. Medline Medical is the exclusive provider of Sleep Smart Gold, a program created to help patients manage sleep apnea. Call 1-800-258-5329 and get on the road to a happy, healthy life.
Play ball! Looking to pitch a perfect game the next time your home team gets hungry? Then it's time to go to your ace, Carl Budding. Nothing tops original Carl Budding thin sliced meats for taste. With 9 great flavors like honey ham, oven roast turkey, and corned beef, you'll know you have the variety to go into extra innings if you have to. And we're talking legendary Major League convenience with the ability to work your lineup from snack time to meal time. Hey, looks like you're in complete control with Carl Budding.
PJ West Murray, Salt Lake City. This is the FBN Radio AM 1230. The worldwide leader of sports. Citadel Broadcasting Station.
To the bottom of the 5th inning, the 1-1 ball game. It'll be J.J. Tremaniak to lead things off. Right out to Nick Gorneau in the right field corner. Foul territory his first time up. He takes the fastball high, ball 1. Followed by Miguel Hernandez and Kerry Robinson. The 891 hitters. Craig Colbert's batting order. 1-0 on the way. It's high and outside, ball 2. Middle inning. Out of the Stingers defensive alignment. Brian Gordon, Prieto, Nick Gorneau, and left center and right. Is the infield after the 2-0 pitch. Look at a foul. Helmet against Ryan Buddy. 2-1 the count. Adam Papkovich at third. Casey Smith at short. Alexei Casilla at second. Casey Copton at first. The batter is Corey Lee pitching, and Ryan Buddy catching 2-1. Fastball is upstairs for ball 3. 3-1 the count on Tremaniak. After last year, second among all PCL shortstops with 17 home runs, Antonio Perez of Las Vegas led with 22. 3-1 pitch, swing, misses some high heat, the count full of 3-2. Payoff pitch is now back into the string. We'll do it again. Ball, 2 strikes. Road range, red lead. Red lettering, trimmed in navy blue, pointed in the white home uniform. So red lettering, trimmed in black. 2-2 payoff pitch, misses outside at the belt, ball 4. That's the third walk issued by Corey Lee in the ball game. His 6th strikeout in the game so far. He's 6-9. By any individual Stinger pitcher. Now here's Miguel Hernandez. Down to third, his first time up. Infield, a couple plays in. We've already turned one big one in this one. The bases loaded, 1 out the first. There's big strike to the outside corner. He's 0-1. No ball, 1 strike. Hernandez off to a slow start, trying to pick up as he has 5 hits. I should say half hits in 5 of his last 7 games. Here's the 0-1. Swing and miss with a ball and it's 0-2. No ball, 2 strikes. He's now Hernandez. Houston on 96. Star for the Nevada Dallas team. His teammate with Mexico. Are you ready? The 0-2. Breaking ball. Just a little bit low. 1-2. Then we went to Caracas, Venezuela from Mexico, where his wife Martha is already working as a lawyer. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lee with a little divert. A runner, Tremaniak back easily. Tremaniak 4-5 for stolen base department this year. Outfield faded towards right for Hernandez. Lee again the move to first. Again, the Maniac is back in, standing up. Corey Lee runs through the first 4 batters. The 1-2 pitch, fastball high, 2-2 to count. Overall, he's struck out 6, 1, 3 in 4 innings, allowing 2 hits and 1 run so far. 2-2 pitch on the way. Lee. Outside, ball 3. Now the count, ball 3-2. Pitch is starting to pile up on Corey as well. See if Craig Cole starts for Maniac over at first here on 3-2. Are you ready? 3-2 for Maniac goes. Here's a liner to left field and he's in. Left the second out by Gordon. And they're going to second base behind for Maniac and he gets back. Scorching line drive off the bat of Hernandez. Hit number 3 for the Beavers. The bottom 2 men in the order now set the table for the top of the order. For Maniac at second after a walk. Hernandez at first with a single. Nobody out. Gary Robinson, the batter. He singled and scored the first. Reached on an error in the third. Stole second and stole third, but was stranded there. Now let's see how they play it. After they in his third, Osmond at first, expecting the bunt from Robinson. Lady ready at the first pitch. Squared around the bunt, pops up in the air, foul, back over the string. Won't strike the count. Overall, 1 strikeout Robinson. We're in the 9th of Tacoma, Colorado Springs, leading the Rainiers 2-1. Big rundown of all the scores coming up on the average scoreboard. In the top of the 6th inning. Hill 1 to Robinson. He squares. He bunts at third base side and goes foul again. The count's 0-2. In the air for a little bit, but not enough for Vasquez to be able to make a play on it. Coming in from third base. So 0-2 the count on Robinson. Maybe makes it on deck. The Maniac walked to open the inning. Hernandez singled. 2 on and no out. The Beavers here in the 5th. Are you ready? The 0-2. Robinson swings and sets it foul behind home plate. But still 0-2. There's bullpen is quiet. Galling still up at the Portland bench, so we may have seen the blasted Hensley at this point. No balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. Big ball low and outside to the left-hand batter. A lefty matchup on count 22. Robinson with his 3rd inning single now has a 9-game hitting streak. One to two at off two and 1 coming on his break. 1-2. Out. Foul tip that he would love to catch it, but Corey Lee, that's strikeout number 7 on the night. And that's a season high for an individual by the Stingers this year. So 1 out is Damian Jackson. Sickles in the 3rd, called out on strikes in the 3rd. The first and second now with 1 out. Lee pitch. Fastball low, ball 1. Want to know the count on Jackson. 1-2 to get that at 5 on the year against Stingers. 7-14. 1-0. Fastball outside for East. Ball 2. 2-0 the count. Bobby Scales will be next. Don't forget all Monday home games are Harmon Family Night. Stingers, stop by your local Harmon store and come about good for family members for just $50. And redeem it at the Stingers box office. Harmon Neighborhood Grocery. 2-0 pitch on the way. Captain takes a strike to the knees. 2-1. Next Harmon's Family Night will be Monday night, May the 16th. And Stingers take on the Iowa Cubs. 2 balls, 1 strike to count on Jackson. Now Lee read the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a foul back into the screen. That evens the count at 2-2. Jackson last year at 269 in 2017 for Iowa. 067 in 7 games for the Chicago Cubs. Played 48 games for the Omaha Royals and at 308. Played 14 games and at only 1 3 for the Kansas City Royals. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Played for the 2 teams. Omaha and Iowa, who come in on the next homestand, who are also the only 2 BCL teams that carry the nickname of their parent club. There's 2 over in the International League, the Richmond Braves and the Pawtucket Red Sox. Used to be a staple in baseball, but no longer. Ball and 2 strikes to count. The pitch. Third ball, back foul at home base. Jackson gets a piece of it to stay alive. The count remains 2-2. That was the case. Salt Lake at one time in the 70s, the AAA affiliate. As the Salt Lake Kings back then. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lee from the stretch ready again the 2-2. Ball inside and Jackson got back to get out of the way. Now the count is full at 3-2. There's activity, a right-hander up for the Stingers bullpen. Over Wolves strikes here, starting the runner. Ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. On its second base for Maniac, Hernandez at first. Leaves the whirl at a living board second base. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Scott Snyder throwing in the Salt Lake bullpen out in Wakefield. 3-2 delivery. Out after the held up. No, he went around, says home plate umpire Kevin Sweeney. Another strikeout for Corey Lee. Lee came into this game with 17 strikeouts in 15 2/3 innings, but so far in 4 2/3 tonight, he has fanned 7. So now 2 out. Runners still at first and second for Bobby Gales, who has walked in and called out on strikes in this one. 2 on, 2 out as Lee sets off. Outfield, skated for strikes. A 1-1 ball game here in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch for Lee. Outside the low, ball 1 to the right-hand batter. Scales the switch hitter batting right-handed against the southpaw Lee. Scales appeared in 73 games for Portland last year. Hit only 1 home run. That was in Edmonton in May. It's already at 3 this year. 1-0. And foul back off the straight. That evens the count at 1-1. 1 lefty hits, 1 error for the Beavers. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Stingers. Beavers and runners at first and second. Nobody out. 2 outs later. The runners are still there. 1-1 to count. Steelers did get to something. From the catcher Ryan Bunning for the 1-1 pitch. Third ball low. 2-1 to count on Scale. With John Top, the left fielder, due next. Count has to be striking. He's also gone 3-2 on a number of hitters as the sleeper for Portland. 2-1. Play a little broken back looper behind the back and second and chasing it down as gives me a break into his right. And that retires the dive. No runs. One hit, two runners were left stranded after 5 complete. It's the Stingers 1 and Portland 1. ESPN 1230.
60 and 4.9. University of Utah Federal Credit Union's auto loans are going fast.
This is Gleason. At 4.9% APR for up to 60 months, you need to zoom in today to refinance your high-interest bank auto loan or finance the purchase of a new or used vehicle. In just minutes, you can arrange for low monthly payments and lock in a rate as low as 4.9% APR for up to 60 months. And for a limited time, get up to a $100 cash bonus.
Speed on down to the University Federal Credit Union today.
Let's face it, life's full of little dings and dents, particularly when you or your teenager are driving. At Abra Auto Body and Glass, we realize not every fender bender requires a lengthy dialogue with an insurance agent. To keep your insurance premiums down, it's sometimes better to handle a repair on your own, especially when the damage is mostly just a cosmetic annoyance. Bring your dinged and dented vehicle to Abra and let us help you and your family get the quality repair you need at a price you can afford. We've been at it for over 20 years, and with the best trained technicians in the industry, we can make your car sparkle like it did before you or your teenager had an unfortunate mishap. So, even when you are not submitting an insurance claim, let Abra work with you to get an affordable quality repair with a lifetime warranty. Auto Body Repair of America. Abra, America's most recommended. Call 1-888-USA-ABRA to schedule an immediate appointment.
Taco Del Mar has a question. You like lunch? Start with the tortilla side, scramble, then pile on the meat, beans, veggies, and freak out on the jalapenos. Call the office. Tell them you're gone for the day. See ya. Head to the beach, the mountains, the lake. That's Taco Del Mar, baby. That's your inner box. Beef with a Monte order burrito or a pile of ripping fish tacos. It's fast, super tasty, fresh mix with a bit of Baja attitude. Taco Del Mar. Release your inner box.
Time to go to the 6th inning, and right-hander Joe Dolly has come up to pitch for Portland. For Dolly, his 8th appearance of the year. In 2/3, he's given up 10 hits, 9 runs all. He has walked 7 and struck out 6. He's 1-0 despite carrying a 12.15 everyone average. PCL hitting .345 against the veteran right-hander Joe Dolly. The pitch leading the 3rd scoreless against the Stingers on the 25th of April in Salt Lake, allowing 1 hit with 1 strikeout and 1 walk. Final line on Hensley, 5 hits, 2 hits, 1 runner, 2 strikeouts and 2 walks. First batter that Dolly will face will be Stacy Kotzman, the first baseman. Also time for our setting up set, the Apple scoreboard. Kind of 0 for 1 with a walk in this game. It's down the way, and it's a strike. Yesterday, he's 0-1. No ball, 1 strike. Oklahoma beat Albuquerque 3-1. There's a right-handed Ollie delivers. First inside the bell, 1-1. At Omaha, Memphis held on. The Royals scored early and late, but the Redbirds scored more in the middle and beat Omaha 9-8. The Memphis former singer Toby Borland records his 5th save. The 1-1 cut. Walk on, popped up, left center field, coming in and over. The left fielder not is there. He'll make the catch for out number 1. One away, that'll bring in Curtis Pride, who's 0 for 2. At Des Moines, it's Iowa holding on. They led 10-2 at one point. They beat Nashville 10-8. Wild Rock scores 2 in the 9th to win New Orleans 8-6. They're in the 9th at Tacoma. Colorado Springs out in front of the Rainiers 3-1. So 1 out, nobody on base. Is Dolly Deal. Ricky Ball lowered inside of the left-hand batter. Ball 1 to Curtis Pride. He hit the 5th at Tucson. The Sidewinders lead Sacramento 6-4. He hit the 5th at Las Vegas. Fresno out in front of the 51s 5-4. 1-0. I think the fastball high, ball 2. In the American League, bottom of the center to Oakland, the Rangers lead the A's 2-0. David DeLucci with his fifth home run of the year for Texas. Steve Finley and Garrett Anderson have gone deep. The Angels lead the Mariners 5-0 after 5 in Seattle. 2-0 to Prost. Fastball is tight. Ball 3. 3-0 count on first. Finals in the American League. Pennsylvania comes these twice, and the Tigers beat the Red Sox 8-3. Toronto scores 4 in the 12th to beat Baltimore 6-2. Having the Orioles 8-game winning streak. 3-0 to Prost. Ball 4. He missed with the fastball in the first base, and the green line up that one. But Dolly issues the free pass. The Stingers runner at first base with 1 out for Nick Bordeaux. Again, Dolly twice. It cut balls to the right side. Pitcher himself and Green instead of the tag. And got the out on Bordeaux. Out in the base, 6-2. Out to the winner, now 2-2. The Rays plays the stretch underway today. The Mets and the Yankees lead the Phillies 5-1. The first, pitch to Bordeaux. The outside corner to Bell, 0-1. 5.5 at Phoenix. San Francisco leads Arizona 7-2. Nice team, hovering to the Giants. Greg Ross. Padres lead the Rockies 5-4 in the fifth in San Diego. 0-1. Ball low and outside. The right-hand batter. 1-1 the count on Cornell. Bottom of the sixth in Los Angeles. Dodgers nothing. Sixth to nothing. St. Louis scored 7 runs in the ninth to beat Cincinnati 10-9. Houston found Pittsburgh 11-4. Andy Pettit, the recipient of the offense, is now 2-2. 1 ball, 1 strike on Coronel. White takes off at first. The pitch is a strike. Throw to second base is a strike, and Bryant is out at second base. Now goes across ceiling 2-4. First for 3 now. Stolen base department. Perfect pitch for Hernandez to have the shot at throwing out right. A fastball down high. Coronel did not protect Curtis by swinging there. A good shot for Hernandez. Very close to fight all that. 1 ball, 2 strikes to pitch. Low. Curve 2-2. The count on Gordo. Nick with a 9-game hitting streak on the line. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Dolly delivers. Fastball paints the outside corner today. Strike 3 call. No runs, no hits. The Walker with the car stealing. Nobody left on base. From the bottom of the 6th. It remains. The Swingers 1, Portland 1 on ESPN 1230.
ESPN Radio, AM 1230.
You always feel good when you wake up. Sleep apnea is a serious illness, and if not diagnosed, could be a serious health problem. 35% of all people with high blood pressure have sleep apnea. 83% of all people with uncontrollable high blood pressure have sleep apnea. And 70% of people that have had a stroke have been diagnosed with sleep apnea. People can reduce their chances if they were diagnosed early and got the help they needed to control their sleep apnea. And Medwest Medical, they care about your health and want you to have a healthy life. Can you imagine being diagnosed with diabetes and not doing anything about it? Call Medwest Medical today at 1-800-258-5329. Let them help you with your diagnosis and get you the help you need to have a happy and healthy life. Medwest Medical is the exclusive provider of Sleep Smart Gold, a program created to help patients manage sleep apnea. Call 1-800-258-5329 and get on the road to a happy, healthy life.
Looking to pitch a perfect game the next time your home team gets hungry? Then it's time to go to your ace, Carl Buddig. Nothing tops original Carl Buddig thin sliced meats for taste. With great flavors like honey ham, roasted turkey, and corned beef, you'll know you've got the variety to go into extra innings if you want. And we're talking legendary Major League convenience with the ability to work your lineup from snack time to meal time. Looks like you're in complete control with Carl Buddig.
ESPN Radio, AM 1230.
They go to the bottom of the 6th inning, and a new pitcher comes on for the Stingers right after Scott Steiner comes on. And Scott, this will be his 8th of the year. He's given up 11 hits, 12 runs only, and he's walked 13 and struck out 7. More efficient as space. His batter his face, cleanup hitter, John Knott. First pitch, high ball 1. Snyder's last outing, it's 2 scoreless innings, lost 1 hit against the Colts on Friday night. Knott has walked and struck out. He takes 1 out. 1-1. Numbers on Corey Lee, 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. He's high 8 strikeouts. He also walked 3. It's low for a ball, 2-1. To be followed by Barfield and Lexington. Here's the bottom of the season of a 1-1 game. The Beavers with 3 hits, the Stingers with 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, and a higher delivery. The ball outside and low, ball 3. 3-1 the count. Someone has some of this control this year. Fastball is the ball, strike 3 and 2. And no walks last out. Or excuse me, 2 last out. Did not. Faced Portland once. The 1 run on 2 hits and 2 hits on April 24th. Hit a liner in the left center field space. And over to cut it off with Brian Gordon. And holds John Knott to a leadoff single. So for the 3rd time in the last 4 innings, the leadoff man's aboard for Portland. That'll bring up Josh Barfield. Struck out switching in the 1st. Grounded out to the 3rd in the 4th. Oh, the ice-breaking or tie-breaking run, I should say, over the first base. Barfield is grounded out. Struck out the 5th. Strike the outside corner to Denise, 0-1. No ball, 1 strike. Beavers scored their run in the 1st. Stingers the equalizer in the 5th. Field double play depth the 5th. Breaks ball low and outside. Back at it to the catcher, Buddy. The count's even at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Last year, Barfield had the entire San Diego system with 90 runs batted in for W.A. Mobile. 150 Snyder, high inside, a big ball, 2-1 to count on Barfield. 1-1 game. Again, the Stingers lead the Pacific Coast by 3 games up to second place. Snyder, the 2-1. Swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He's traded the 4th right. Snyder wrestles the 2-2. Fastball lifted foul. First base side off the facing of the roof and back down below. Don't forget, youngsters, you can help me. Call the action live on ESPN 1230 to the press box at Franklin Company Field as Great Clips Junior Sportscaster. Better to win at any Wasatch Front Great Clips location. You must be between the ages of 8 and 13 to win. Burns the toss to first. It's not back to that safety. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Snyder ready. Into the 3rd, bounces away from Ryan Buddy, and on the second base on the wild pitch goes John Knott. Now the count is full, 3-2. Snyder's 2nd wild pitch of the season. Now the potential lead run in scoring position with nobody out here in the 6th. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the count on Barfield. Now Snyder's pitch. Long on, popped up foul. Face side onto the roof. So we'll do it again. Both bullpens at the moment are quiet. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Snyder ready. Gets the runner at second and comes home with a payoff hit. Fastball, jammed him, and he popped it up foul. Third base side, Matkovich over, but he didn't get to it as it lands near the dugout. On the third base side, the count remaining 3-2. Earlier tonight, St. Louis stunned Cincinnati at the Great American Ballpark with a 7-run eighth inning to win it 10-9. Jim Edmonds, a 3-run homer in the inning. John Mabry with the game-winning 2-run shot. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Again, the payoff pitch. Going on, smash toward short. Good on 1/2 by Smith. Throw to first in time, and the runner Doc with the play in front of him has to hold at second base. With 1 out, that'll bring up Ben Reisinger, who turned it into a double play and slide out to right field. Reisinger the batter. Against Schneider. Out on at second base. First pitch. Fastball down the middle to Reisinger for a strike, and it's 0-1. Reisinger hitting in the number 6 spot tonight. He hit it 8 out of the 9 spots in the order last year for Portland. Everything but the leadoff spot. Schneider ready, the 0-1. Ball tapped foul. Third base side. Quickly 0-2. And Johnson, the right fielder, is due next. I was talking to him the other day. He's starting to feel more comfortable out there. Seemed to be all over the place in his delivery as he was at the start of the season. Now the 0-2. Fastball just missed outside of the knee. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Schneider looks in. The right-hander ready. Pitch. Breaking ball outside. Backhanded by Buddy. The count's even at 2-2. Telling me the other day that he's routine receiver with an internship for Microsoft in the offseason. Been told by players on the team if I ever had any trouble with my laptop, he's got the guy to go to. 2-2 pitch on the way. Fastball grounded behind the back with a foul at third base. So we'll do it all over again at 2-2. Always good when you're the group that travels as much as the ball club does. Yours truly is a part of the traveling part. It's always good to know that there's somebody out there who knows what they're doing when it comes to computers. Fortunately, for the 2005 edition of the Stingers, it's Scott Schneider. 2-2. Sinks down just a little bit low. Ball 3. All 3 batters in this inning have gone to a 3-2 count. Out ready. 6-4 right-hander deal. Swing and a miss at a fastball. He struck out. First strikeout for Schneider. The 9th the Stingers pitching in the ball game. 2 outs. We mentioned earlier that these 9 or 8 strikeouts, the highest by an individual this year for Stingers. 9 strikeouts for the Snap at this game. The season high 11. On April the 9th against Tucson. Here's Johnson, who has struck out swinging and has also been caught looking. Pitch. Friday. The outside corner just up the bell. 0-1. Kevin swing. A bit of a late right arm there. Ball, 1 strike. Pitch. Taking a foul tip into the glove to catcher Buddy. The count's 0-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A 1-1 game. We're at the bottom of the 6th. And 8:05 tomorrow night for Game 2 of the series. Scott Dunn for the Stingers. Chris Hensford for the Beavers. The breaking ball, lifted foul out of play down the right field side. Dillon had been relegated to the bullpen, but is yet to throw out of relief. Is being used as a starter tomorrow during the doubleheader that was played on Saturday. No ball, 2 strikes. Ryder ready, the 0-2. Ready to tap foul. He's out in front of that off-speed delivery. He's got a piece of it to stay alive. Now remains 0-2 on King Johnson. Set career standards last year with 23 homers and 85 runs batted at Double-A Mobile. 0-2 the count. Ryder ready to pitch. Fastball popped up. Shallow center field. The second baseman Casilla waving everybody off, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Again, the Beavers had a runner in scoring position with nobody out, but cannot cash in. No runs, 1 hit. 1 runner left on base. We have the 7th here at PG Park. It's the Stingers 1 and Portland 1 on ESPN 1230.
Where can you find the Utah Jazz sitting next to the Boston Red Sox, sitting next to the Denver Broncos, just down the road to BYU? Fans! Only at Fans can you find the newest and freshest sports gear from all of the great college and pro teams. Looking for a Utah Jazz jersey featuring the new colors? Fantastic! Trying to find a fitted baseball cap featuring your favorite team logo? Fans is the place! Whether you're looking for hats, shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets, warm-ups, jerseys, or duffel bags, you'll find it at Fans. Plus, Fans even has logo sports gear and memorabilia, including signed basketballs, football, and jerseys from the best players. And remember, for all the new Utah Jazz gear, get to Fans for jerseys, golf shirts, t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, and warm-up gear featuring the new blue and white Jazz colors. Open 6 days a week in the Delta Center and all major malls across the Wasatch Front. Fans!
Hi, this is Mitch Jensen of Siegfried & Jensen. You've heard our ads for years. We've been handling automobile, personal injury, and medical malpractice claims for over 20 years. We've handled thousands of claims for thousands of people throughout the state. You're listening to this ad now because you love sports or have a favorite team. Siegfried & Jensen wants to be your legal team if you've been injured in an accident. Call Siegfried & Jensen at 1-800-INJURED. That's 1-800-INJURED. Siegfried & Jensen, your legal team if you've been injured.
All right, we roll along to the 7th inning in a 1-1 ball game. Joe Dolly beginning his 2nd inning of relief for Portland. He'll face the Stingers, Brian Gordon, Ryan Buddy, and Afterman. Back now for our Zions Bank 6th inning game summary. The Stingers 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 4 left. For the Beavers, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error, and 6 left. The Beavers had the bases loaded, 1 run in already with somebody out in the first, but could not score anymore. They runners at first and second. Nobody out of the 5th didn't score. Runner at second, nobody out. The 6th didn't score. The Stingers get a run. As Adam Paskovic scores from second base on an infield single. Here's Brian Gordon, is 1 for 2 with an infield hit. Second, swinging in 5th. First pitch, he takes a cut and fouls it back into the screen. Strike 1 for a lead. So that his season high hit is equal for the Stinger. 8 strikeouts. That's the Stinger 7th inning game summary. Brought to you by Zions Bank. At Zions Bank, we haven't forgotten who keeps us in business. The 0-1. Fastball tight to the left-hand batter. The count on Gordon is even 1 ball and 1 strike. Bad news when it comes to Henry Wood today. He'll miss at least 3 weeks. The test showed he has a muscle sprain in his right shoulder. He underwent an MRI today. 1-1. Up high for a ball. 2-1. According to some officials, he'll not even be able to throw for 3 weeks. He will be reevaluated by team doctors to devise a strengthening program. 2 balls, 1 strike to count on Gordon. As Dolly delivers. Ryan takes high, ball 3. Dolly stumbled on the front side of the mound on his follow-through. 3 balls, 1 strike. Wood has been bothered by the sinus in his shoulder during his first prep. He's had his last 2 outings cut short. scheduled to go Thursday against the Brewers. 3 balls, 1 strike on Gord. The pitch. A foul. Back over our heads and on play. So we'll do it again. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ryan Gordon trying to get something going for the Stingers. Cubs now have lost to injuries. Nomar Garcia-Parra, Tom Walker, Joe Borowski, Chad Fox, and now Terry Wood. 3 balls, 2 strikes the pitch. Change up high, ball 4. That is the second walk issued by Dawley, and that is the 4th. In and out by Portland pitching. A runner at first, nobody out. And the batter will be Ryan Buddy. He's been up twice and he has struck out twice. We're going to see Ryan trying to lay one down and move North into scoring position. Are you ready? The pitch, no sign of him, but he swings it ground. Double play ball to third. Second for 1, to first for 2. So Neal tried to cross up the Beavers on that one, and Buddy going after the first pitch, getting a tailor-made double play ball to the third baseman, Damian Jackson. So just like that, 2 outs and nobody out, and it brings up Adam Pavkovich. Walked at the 5th, took second on a walk and scored. On the infield single to short by Alexei Casillas. Shortstop the Maniac threw to third base. Pavkovich never stopped running. 2 outs, bases empty. Dawley delivered. Big ball low, ball 1. And Dawley came in with an ERA over 12 this year, but he has yet to give up a run to the Stingers this season in what is now 3 full innings work. 1 ball pitch. Fastball strike, and that equals the count of 1-1. Where is it? Former Highland High School star Zach Sorensen could be rejoining the Stingers sometime later on this week. Balls as well with his workouts down in Arizona. 1-1 pitch on the way. Low for a ball, 2-1. That would be a big move. Also word that Greg Jones may not be all that far away from the start. His arm low. 2 balls, 1 strike the pitch. Pavkovich swings it, fouls it out. Right over, heads it up into the 4th floor and sweeps in P.T. Mark. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count on Pavkovich. Outfield sprayed away for Adam. All you ready? The 2-2. Just outside the knees, 3-2. Alexei Casillas due next. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, bases empty. Top of the 7th of a 1-1 game. Stingers managed 2 hits, both of the infield variety in this one. 3-2 payoff. It's swung on a fly ball left field. Not going back. At the edge of the track, he'll have room and he'll make the catch to retire the side. No runs, no hits. A walk, but nobody left on base. 7th inning stretch time. Brought to you by America First Credit Union for the score. Stingers 1, Portland 1 on ESPN 1230.
Drug and alcohol abuse, violence, and crime are among the top problems facing our children today. Prevention Dimensions, a nationally recognized program, gives students a strong foundation to resist substance abuse and violence. Prevention Dimensions. For more information, log on to utahpd.org.
Fresh taste salads. Sonic's got them, others don't. For a fresh, hearty meal with Southwestern flair, try Sonic's newest creation, the Ranchero Salad. Crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and carrots, topped with meaty chili, crunchy Fritos corn chips, shredded Colby Jack cheese, picante sauce, and of course, one of Sonic's signature golden onion rings. It's a unique addition to Sonic's Fresh Taste Salads. The new ranchero salad. It's not just good, it's Sonic good. Taco Del Mar has a question. You like lunch? Start with a tortilla the size of a trampoline. Then pile on meat, beans, veggies, and freak out on the jalapenos. Call the office. Tell them you're on for the day. See ya. And meet the delay. That's Taco Del Mar, baby. That's your inner Baja. With a Mondo made-to-order burrito or a pile of ripping fish taco. It's fast, lubricating fresh nuts with a bit of Baja attitude. Taco Del Mar. Release your inner Baja.
Maniac leading off the bottom of the seventh. The ground at the right side, fumbled by Casilla. Now he throws it away, but it's backed up by Money. And they say the runner takes the turn. The tag is applied, but to no avail. As Casilla going to his left was in position to make the play, fumbled it, and in his haste to throw to first base, threw it away. That'll be an error on Casilla. So once again, the Beavers have the leadoff man on base. The Stingers can ill afford to keep tempting fate by letting Portland get the leadoff man on base. Eventually, they're going to cash in. Here's Miguel Hernandez. Miguel walked for two, single left his last time. Infield, double play depth. There goes the runner. The pitch going to tap foul. Strike one. No ball, one strike. Two errors for the Stingers in this ball. That's been a rarity of late. Any errors have been. The first two-error game since last Tuesday morning against Portland, they committed a pair of errors. Just their fifth multi-error game of the season. Going Buck, the fastball high and outside from Schneider. Ball one. 1-1 the count on Hernandez. On the way to seventh inning stretch. Brought to you by America First Credit Union. Click, ball, or stop by the branch. Any financial need you might have. At America First Credit Union, our members need good burden. One ball, one strike to finish. Bunted at the first base side. It rolls foul. About halfway down the line towards first base. One ball, two strikes to count. Now let's pause for station identification. This is Salt Lake State baseball.
Baseball playing a little bit harder. 50 FM Radio AM 1230. Worldwide leader. On Citadel Broadcasting Station.
Steve Hockey back with you at BTE Park. Tony Park manning the dials on the other end in Salt Lake City in a 1-1 ball game. A runner at first base and nobody out. They go to first and the runner's back. The error has put the leadoff man on for Portland. Here in seventh. Schneider ready. The 1-2. Swing foul behind home plate, but still 1-2. And the leadoff man on third for Portland on an error. Robinson stole second and stole third, but was stranded there. The Maniac walked. Hernandez failed to open up the pitch, but did not advance any further than that. There goes the runner, the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss for the strikeout. And let's see, they're going to call interference at home plate. It's going to be a double play. And the momentum from Hernandez carried him in front of Ryan Buddy, and that'll be a double play on the interference. And with that, 2 outs and the base is empty. Second strikeout for Scott Schneider. That'll bring up Gary Robinson, who's 1 for 3. We've seen a few different things in this game. And there's just another one for the list. 2 outs, bases empty for the Beavers as Gary Robinson comes up. First pitch for Schneider. Slow ball 1. In the 8th, the Stingers will have Casilla, Prieto, and Smith. Last 1 and 2 hitters due up. 1-0. Off speed. That one misses low. Ball 2. 2-0 to count on Robertson. This wrapped on by a base-on ball. 2-0. And give it 2-1. Obviously played 445 this league game. Most of them being Willard, but he also played for Tampa Bay, Cincinnati, San Diego. 2-1 pitch. They count a little bit inside. Ball 3-1. They count off Robinson with Damian Jackson due next. balls, one strike. Ryder delivers. Taking a ground ball to short, backhanded and off the glove to Smith, and Robinson will be safe at first base. That'll be an error on Casey as that ball skidded on him a bit. And again, first game on the carpet, the ball gets out there a little bit quicker than you're used to. And Smith had it go off his glove, and so Robinson aboard on what is the third error of the game for the Stingers. Their first three-error game of the season, I believe. One for Robinson to be running. Jackson at the plate. 1-3, the turn of the toss to first. That is the Stingers' first three-error game of the year. There's Stingers. Fate once again here. The pitch is up to go. Swing a ground ball to third. Diving backhand stop by Paskovich. Gets up and throws to first in time for the out. What a play by Adams. That saved the run, taking the diving stop to his right, let alone getting up and throwing Jackson out at first base. So a good defensive play ends an inning with some sloppy play. No runs, no hits, 2 errors, and 1 left. As we go to the 8th, Stingers 1, Portland 1 on ESPN 1230.
Intersection of power and comfort. You'll find the Kawasaki ZZR 1200 and ZZR 600 street bikes. The ZZR 1200 offers enthusiasts a superb balance of open-class performance and sports touring comfort. The ZZR 600 delivers an unbeatable combination of sport bike performance and nimble handling for daily commuting and weekend flat down the back roads. Both are derived from the Kawasaki Ninja technology, famous for its trademark raw power while front rear suspension smooth out each ride. These Kawasaki's are whatever you want them to be. Commuter bikes, street bikes, sport tours. It's up to you. Stop at Plaza Cycle today and see the Kawasaki ZZR 1200 and ZZR 600 for yourself. You'll agree they offer the best of all possible worlds. Plaza Cycle, 1379 West, 300 South, or call 972-8725, or visit online at plazacycle.com. Plaza Cycle, walk in, ride out. Wiener Schnitzel is proud to be the official hot dog of the Salt Lake Stingers. And to prove our love, we've got an exciting offer for all you baseball fans. It's Mini Mania Month at Wiener Schnitzel. Right now, you can get our new Mini Chili Dog for just 69 cents. Plus, come into Wiener Schnitzel and you can win a Mini Cooper or other great mini prizes. Think about that, over a couple of Mini Chili Dogs. So stop by any of the many Utah Wiener Schnitzel locations for some Mini Chili Dog. But hurry, Mini Mania lasts only for a mini time. Only at Wiener Schnitzel, the world's largest hot dog chain.
As we go to the 8th inning, it'll be Brian Falkenborg coming out to throw now for the Beavers, and for Falkenborg it'll be his 11th appearance of the year. In 14 innings, he's given 11 hits, 2 runs. He has walked 4 and struck out 10. He's 2-0 with 1.29 run average. BCL batting .229. Brian Falkenborg, 1,736 paid here in Alexi Casilla will lead things off against Baltimore. With Dawley, 2 innings, no hits, no runs, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. First pitch, fastball high, ball 1. Casilla with the infield single, it drove in a run this time. Baltimore making his 3rd appearance against the Stingers. He's trying to give up 3 hits and 1 run in 2 innings. He takes low, ball 2. Top of the 8th, been a 1-1 game. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch. Ball fell high in the inside corner. It's 2-1. Don't forget on home game, Albertson's triple play for charity. Anytime Stingers perform a triple play at home, Albertsons will donate $1,000 worth of groceries. The Utah Blue Bank gives the capper the first base side of the pitching foul. Even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Albertsons, the proud sponsor of the Salt Lake Stingers. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one medical big deprivation and error of the game. Not an error so much as that's right there. Base now is attempting Adam Maculin to go around Christian head home on an infield single, but he didn't score the tying run of the 5th. You respect you or someone you know may have sleep apnea. Call it special at One Medical. 2-2. See his quick fouls it back. Little 6 to left at home plate. Still 2-2. Warriors Do a big move for the Stingers. I think you get this jackrabbit on base here to start the 8th inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Falkenborg's pitch. Grounded up the middle and through into center field, a base hit. Only the 3rd hit of the ball game for the Stingers, and Garcia has 2 of them. The leadoff man is aboard for Salt Lake here in the 8th. Now here's Chris Prieto. He's 0 for 3. Reached down an error by the second baseman Barfield his first time. Stingers with the potential go-ahead run out at first base. Prieto has faced Falkenborg only once this year. It was a sacrifice bunt situation, and he laid it down successfully. Jackson already in at 3rd. Outfield in and around towards left. Short on the top of her, and Garcia is back. Garcia from the Dominican Republic. On at third base, have a keeper there. Falkenborg pitch, Prieto bunts, lays it down out in front of the plate. Sports for the only play is going to be to first, with Reisinger tagging Prieto on the way by. The first successful sacrifice bunt. With 3 out, put out, 1 away, but now Garcia, potential tying run, is on at second base in the scoring division. And now it's up to Casey Smith or Casey Cashman to knock it home and put the Stingers out in front. Casey Smith first. He's 0 for 3, all on the ground out. Mendez, the catcher, out to probably remind Falkenborg to keep an eye on Garcia at second base, but he's beat Mike Rabiel third. See out at second base, the go-ahead run is back. Interesting here, but they intentionally pass Casey Smith. Bring up runners at first and second base. Facing the left-hand hitting They're going righty-righty against Casey Smith right now. He's going for his last 19. Interesting strategy being employed by the manager, Trent Holbert. There's the lefty forward in the bullpen, so that's not going to happen. Very, very interesting here. Hodgman tonight is flying to center, walk, and flying to left. He was retired by Falkenborg, the only time that the two met up in the series. It's Salt Lake City. Falkenborg getting confident on a fly ball to left field. Now there'll be a meeting on the mound as manager Colbert himself comes out. The entire field and battery is in on the conversation. Meanwhile, while that goes on, the season, the base runner at second comes over to Dino Eaton. Well, let's see if Jason Johnson now can trot up this strategy and deliver. He's 0 for 2 in this ball game. 5 for 17, 7 of his 10 runs batted this year come against the Beavers. Runs at first, second, 1 out, but it does step the double play. Pitch on the way. Swing the ground ball right side of the diving stop by Reisinger. From his knees, bounces it into second for 1. Throw to first, not in time. What a play by Reisinger as that saved the run. With a diving stop to his right on the grounder by Cashman. And from his knees through to second base to get the force out on Smith. And now here's Curtis Pride with runners at first and third. The go-ahead run 90 feet away. Pride facing Falkenborg for the first time this year. Portland at the bottom of the 8th have their 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up. Curtis Pride now second, back for third in the league in this battery with a chance to tie for the lead. Quick foul off the glove. And Denver Hernandez back to the screen. Strike one. No ball. Off the court. 2-0 lifetime against the Stingers. In 10 appearances now, 5 of which were starts. 1-0 as a starter, and 4 starts against the Stingers last year with Las Vegas. No ball, 1 strike. At 6 down low, it evens the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 up score. Stingers with runners at first and third with 2 outs. Gordo's due next. The second base of our field, basically playing short right. Walking quick pitch. Right swing. It misses the first footer. The count's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gordo's just trying to find some open space out there and bring home the go-ahead run. Cole holding that in his back pocket at third. Casey Cochran, the runner, over at first. Malkin ready, the 1-2. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. He struck it out, and that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. We come to the bottom of the 8th. Still tied. Stingers 1, Portland 1 on ESPN 1230.
Can you find the Utah Jazz sitting next to the Boston Red Sox, sitting next to the Denver Broncos, just down the road of BYU? Fans! Only at Fans can you find the newest and freshest sports gear from all the great college and pro teams. Looking for a Utah Jazz jersey featuring the new colors? Fans has it. Fans has. Time to find a fitted baseball cap featuring your favorite team logo? Fans is the place. Whether you're looking for hats, shirts, t-shirts, hoodies, jackets, warm-ups, jerseys, or duffel bags, you'll find it at Fans. You'll find it at Fans. Plus, Fans even has fun logo sports gear and memorabilia, including signed basketballs, footballs, and jerseys from the best players. And remember, for all the new Utah Jazz gear, get to fit for jerseys, golf shirts, t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, and warm-up gear, featuring the new blue and white Jazz colors. Open 6 days a week in the Delta Center and all major malls across the Wasatch Front. Fans.
Hi, this is Mitch Jensen of Siegfried & Jensen. You've heard our ads for years. We've been handling automobile, personal injury, and medical malpractice claims for over 20 years. We've handled thousands of claims for thousands of people throughout the state. You're listening to this ad now because you love sports or have a favorite team. Siegfried & Jensen wants to be your legal team if you've been injured in an accident. Call Siegfried & Jensen at 1-800-INJURED. That's 1-800-INJURED. Siegfried & Jensen, your legal team if you've been injured.
We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Snyder beginning his 3rd inning of relief. First pitch to Bobby Scales is in for a strike, 0-1. Stingers able to cash in on a scoring opportunity they had top of the 8th. Pitch. Right. Curveball at the knees on the inside corner, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. There is activity in the Stingers bullpen for right-hander Crook. Just in case Scott runs into it. Pitch bounces to ball 1. Scales not upon the field. 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up. Mike Brunet throwing the Stingers bullpen. The 1-2. Up after, held up, the appeal, no swings as Adam Dowdy at third. You can't see them. That's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hales walked it to first, called out on strikes in the 3rd, and popped up to second baseman Museum in the 5th. The 2 pitch, Scales swings, lifts it in the air to left center field. Prieto on the run, still going back, on the track in front of the wall, holds it in. Right in front of the scoreboard in left center field. Prieto getting a good jump on that ball and running it down to take extra bases away from Bobby Scales. 1 out here in the 8th. That'll bring up John Knott. Knott walked the bases good in the 1st, bring in the Portland run. Struck out swinging in the 3rd. Singles to left in the 6th, so he's 1 for 2. Snyder's pitch. We're going to a ground ball foul to the coach's box at third. Strike one. Looking ahead to the ninth, Stingers will have Nick Corneau, Brian Gordon, Brian Honeydew up. 5, 6, and 7 hitters up in the order. A great defensive play by the Reisinger at first. Letting the Stingers from taking the lead in the top of the center. Tom takes inside a fastball, 1-1 firstly with Adam Petrovich with a great diving stop at third at the bottom of the seventh that kept the Beavers taking lead. Now foul behind home plate. The count's 1-2 on top. Josh Garfield, the second baseman, due next. 1-1 score. 4 hits for Portland, 3 for the Stingers. On the line, 1-2. Has missed inside of the knees, 2-2. Outfield deep and pretty much straight away for the right-hand batter. Slider on to the field with Buddy, and his side the pitch. Made a foul behind home plate again. Still 2-2. Red Colbert, Portland manager, coaching at third, just 5 wins away from 400 in his minor league managerial career. You know, Eagles closing in on 500. The line of the 2-2. The ground ball again, this time outside the box at third. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. As high as he awaits the 2-2 Snyder. Third ball of beauty, 3 call. That is strikeout number 3. Scott, it's 2 up, 2 down here at the Portland 8. Picked up Josh Barfield 0 for 3. Striking out swinging in the third. Rounded out to third in the fourth. And bounced to short in the sixth. So he's 0 for 3. Down the way. Barfield flips it in the air to center field. Back is Prieto in front of the track and into the net. We'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Beavers in the 8th. We'll head to the 9th. Still deadlock. Stingers 1, Portland 1 on ESPN 1230.
ESPN Radio, AM 1230. Play ball. Looking to pitch a perfect game the next time your home team gets hungry? Then it's time to go to your ace, Carl Budding. Nothing tops original Carl Budding thin sliced meats for taste. With 9 great flavors like honey ham, oven roasted turkey, and corned beef, you'll know you have the variety to go into extra innings if you have to. And we're talking legendary Major League convenience for the ability to work your lineup from snack time to meal time. Hey, looks like you're in complete control with Carl Budding.
Let's face it, life's full of little dings and dents, particularly when you or your teenager are driving. At Abra Auto Body and Glass, we realize not every fence vendor requires a lengthy dialogue with an insurance. To keep your insurance premiums down, it's sometimes better to handle a repair on your own, especially when the damage is mostly just a cosmetic annoyance. Bring your dented vehicle to Abra and let us help you and your family get the quality repair you need at a price you can afford. We've been at it for over 20 years, and with the best trained technicians in the industry, we can do your cars sparkle like it did before you or your teenager had an unfortunate mishap. So, even when you are not submitting an insurance claim, let Abra work with you to get an affordable quality repair with a lifetime warranty. Auto Body Repair of America. Abra, America's most recommended. Call 1-888-USA-ABRA to schedule an immediate appointment.
We go to the 9th inning. 1-1 our scoreboard. The Sixers will be Nick Corneau, Brian Gordon, Ryan Dunning, 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Base commander Brian Baltimore will begin the second inning of the lead. Got himself in trouble in the 8th, but his defense behind him got him out of it on that diving stop by Reisinger at first. Prevented to see it scoring. Then he went out on his own and struck out Curtis Bryant. Here's Nick Corneau 0 for 3, needing a hit to extend his streak to 11 games. Pitch on the way, fastball outside of the knee, ball 1. Don Robinson and Johnson in left, center, and right. Action for Maniac, Barfield, Rising with the infield third to first. Altenborg pitching, Hernandez catching. The 1-0. Fastball low, ball 2. 2-0 to count. Nick Corneau starting up tonight. Doubled against Falcon. The only time he faced it in Salt Lake City. 2-0 to count. Pitch. Making a tap foul at home plate. 2-1 the count on that. 10-game hitting streak, the longest for a Stinger. Jeff Mathis stuck at 9 until he's able to return to the limb. Doesn't seem to have any problem swinging the bat, but is struggling throwing right now. 2-1. Bringing a one-hopper back to the hill. Baltimore got it, runs halfway to the bag at first before making the underhand toss for out number 1. One away. That'll bring up Brian Gordon, who's 1 for 2. Last inning, the 8th, was the one of only 2 innings in which the Stingers got their leadoff man on base. In the bottom of the 9th, it'll be Reisinger, Johnson, and Spermaniak. The 6, 7, and 8 hitters due up for Portland. Here's Brian Gordon, Falcon Ordeal. Low ball 1. Gordon retired by the Portland right-hander one time they met last week. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. Fastball strike. The outside corner, just up the belt. That eats the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Field, he's sent around towards right. 1-1. Low and inside, and Gordon skips rope to get out of the way, and that puts the count at 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. The belt, Falcon Gordon, 2-1 pitch. Waiting a pop-up. Inside the infield, the third baseman Damian Jackson kept underneath it. He'll put it away for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. There's a managed only 3 hits the entire ball game, and 2 of them have been at the infield variety. 4 hits so far this year. That was on the 29th against Tacoma. Here's Ryan Buddy, who's had a rough night at the plate. He strikeouts. He's grounded into a double play. First pitch to Ryan here. Strike there to Denise. 0-1. 4 balls, 1 strike. Buddy tripled in his only at bat against Baltimore in Salt Lake. 0-1. Breaking ball, broke late and missed hot. That even count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch. Curveball ripped fair inside the third base bag and rolling out into the left field corner. Giving J.C. John not. Buddy takes the turn at first and heads to second with a double. A 2-round 2-bagger for Ryan Buddy, number 4 for the Stingers. It's double number 3 on the year for Ryan. And now here's Adam Paskovich, who's 0 for 2, walked and scored the Stinger run of the 5th. Another opportunity here for the Stingers. 0 for 2 for the runners in scoring for 1 for 3 record. Runners in scoring for 2 out. Wide to out of left field last time. Not baseball before the pitch is line up. The first baseman Reisinger goes up on his tiptoes to Sperry, and that retires the side. Wow. Tough luck for Adam Paskovich. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Stingers 1 and Portland 1 on ESPN 1230.
Yeah, hello. Gordo's making this, Nick.
I got some, I bought a swamp cooler for a week ago, and I got this, it's really bad cough.
Oh, yeah, good. Yeah, the swamp cooler cough. Yeah, we all got it here, too. Jimmy, get on the phone and talk to this nice man. You see, it's very normal.
Yeah, but I don't want to be sick anymore.
Well, there's really nothing you can do when mildew and fungus are pushed into your home now, is there?
No, I had to close down.
Okay, then. Bye-bye.
Like you, Action doesn't believe that anyone can breathe the fungus and mildew that comes from a swamp cooler. That's why Action is offering a special preseason rate brand new state-of-the-art central air conditioning system. Right now, you can get a fully installed central air conditioning and filtration system for about the same price as a swamp cooler. You have to hurry, though, because our preseason air conditioning systems are really going fast. Take Action. Find Action Plumbing and Air Conditioning on the front cover of your Yellow Pages. Or call Action for details at 363-5575. That's 363-5575.
Taco Del Mar has questions. You like lunch? Start with a tortilla the size of a tortilla, then pile on the meat, beans, veggies, and freak out on the jalapenos. Call the office. Tell them you're gone for the day. See ya. Heading the mountains, the lake. That's Taco Del Mar, baby. That's your inner Baja. With a Mondolito order burrito or a Paula Ribbon fish toast. It's fast, super tasty, fresh with this Baja X. Taco Del Mar. Release your inner Baja.
The Stingers inches away again from taking the lead. Go to the bottom of the line, ball tied at 1. Ben Reisinger has been two big defensive plays in the last 2 innings. Will lead things off against Mike Burnett. He comes on for the 8th time this year. 11 in the 3rd innings. He's given him 17 hits, 9 runs all earned. He has struck out 11, walked 4. He's 2-1 with a 7.15 earned run average. BCL batting .354 against right-hander Mike Brunet. Reisinger to be followed by Ben Johnson and J.J. Tremaniak. They spent spring training with many of these Beavers, the Padres organization. First pitch into the knee, strike 0-1. Reisinger is grounded into a double play. Line to right and struck out swinging. No balls, 1 strike to count the pitch. Low and inside the right-hand batter. He counted 1-1. Brunet got the win the first game of the doubleheader on Saturday. Carrying all 4 batters he faced. There's a foul back out of play over the roof. 1-2 to count. Gave up 1 run on 3 hits in 2 innings against Portland on the 24th. Ball. 2-2 the count on Reisinger. Mike Brunet, 6'2", 160. Outstanding outing for Scott Snyder. He hit fastball up and in, 3-2. He's had the good cash in. Opportunities they had, the 8th and 9th, are going to give him wins. So 3 solid innings, no hits. No runs, 1 hit, 3 strikeouts, and no walks. 3-2 payoff pitch is drilled towards left center field, but it slices back towards Prieto. In center field, makes the shoulder high catch for out number 1. That'll bring up Ben Johnson, who's 0 for 3. Popped up to second base his last time up. One out, base is empty. Here in the bottom of the 9th, in a 1-1 game, the hits are even at 4 apiece. Fastball hit high in the night sky, down towards the left field side. Near the bullpen, who's going to get it? Nobody. As Brian Gordon ran by the ball and actually hit the ground about 10 feet behind him. So a new lease on life for Ben Johnson. The count goes to 0-1. Washington now leading the Dodgers 4-1 in L.A. Angels at the bottom of the 9th in Seattle leading the Mariners 5-0. Handful of games still going on in the majors. No balls, 1 strike to count on Johnson. Even the other games still going on in this league. 2 other games to be exact. Still 1-6, and it's high for the ball, 1-1. Tucson, Fresno, Las Vegas still going. The 1-1. Lined at the center field, a base hit. And so Ben Johnson's aboard with 1 out here in the first. Brings up J.J. Permaniak, who reached on an error by Casilla his first time up. Sacramento and Tucson tied at 7 in the 7th. Las Vegas leading Fresno 7-6 in the 9th at Cashman Field. Potential winning run at first with one out for Portland. A.J. Permaniak at the plate, the pitch. Grenade delivers, and it's popped up foul, third base side. And that one's going to carry out of play. Into the second row behind the out. The count's 0-1. Little breeze there is here at PTE Park is low count. Really not much of a factor here. 1-1 score, bottom of the 9th, with a runner at first and one out. Outfield shaded towards right from Permaniak as the 0-1 comes off. Fastball foul, can't get out of play. And the count's 0-2. Activity in the bullpen for Portland. Right-handed throwing, just in case there is attention. No ball, 2 strikes. Pitch. Fastball high, 1-2 the count. That's in with Tovar down there. Right-handed throwing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brunei ready to the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on a breaking ball away. First strikeout for Brunei, the 12th for Stingers pitching in the ball game, and that's a season high. So 2 outs now, and Michel Hernandez is the batter. 1 for 3 in the ball game. Two outs, a runner at first. Right foot out on the carpet for a big lead for the first. And the quick tag is late. 2 outs, a runner at first. Hernandez the batter. A 1-1 game. 9 hits combined between the two teams. Hayes put fastball strike down behind the outside corner. Count 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey, ready? Gets the turn to the top to first. And running back to the timing. 5-1. Got the time run across in the pitch. 0-1. Going on and lifted foul. First base side and on a play off the roof. 2. No ball, 2 strikes. Missed opportunities on both sides of the ledger in this one. All the way back to the first, when Portland scored the run, still has bases loaded, nobody out. Couldn't get him over. Swing! Into the pitch to the dirt. No, he just got a piece of it to stay alive. Now the Indians 0-2. No ball, 2 strikes. Straight away stand at the plate. And here's gets his time from Bucky, the right-hander checks in the 0-2. Going outside, the breaking ball, the right-hand batter, 1-2 the count. Inside, once again here at Portland. Deep and got in the line at third. The 1-2 comes home. Way a little dribbler up the third base side. Brunei's got it. His only play over to first base, and it's off the glove of Cotman. Getting up and going to third is Johnson, and the throw tailed in towards the runner. With Paskovich playing deep, Brunei was the only one who could make that play. And the throw tailing in towards the runner, and Cotman unable to hang on. That'll be the 4th error of the ball game. Committed by the Stingers, and now The potential winning run is 90 feet away, and a slap hitter in Gary Robinson at the plate. Renee's got to settle down after the fourth throw. Cost him the third out of the inning. I think Dino Evil wants to go out and settle him down some more, as Mike is upset with himself for that throw. Well, it looked like the Stingers were going to get out of this inning and force it into extra innings, but now Portland with a winning run 90 feet away at third. The ball glanced off the glove of Kotzman at first, and that allowed Johnson to go from second to third on the play. Again, a season high 4 errors in this ball game. You have to figure sooner or later one of them's going to cost you a run. Here's Robinson. Great speed. He's a tough out on even a routine play. You want to see him hit it in the air and not on the ground. Runners at first and third, 2 out. Brunei ready, and the first pitch to Robinson. Fastball outside, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Robinson deep in the box. The infield back except for Patkovich at third as Brunei deals the 1-0. Another fastball, that misses high, ball 2. 2-0 the count. Damian Jackson on next. Question is, will it get to him? 2 balls, no strikes. Today's pitch. Strike. He took a little bit off to get it in there. And the count's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Johnson with a winning run in his back at third. The 2-1 for Brunei. Line to the center field, but Prieto coming on will get there to make the catch to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 left. We'll have ourselves an extra inning ball game here in Portland. It's the Stingers 1, Beavers 1 on ESPN 1230.
At the intersection of power and comfort, you'll find the Kawasaki ZZR 1200 and ZZR 600 street bikes. The ZZR 1200 offers enthusiasts a superb balance of open-class performance and sport touring comfort. The ZZR 600 delivers an unbeatable combination of sport bike performance and nimble handling for daily commuting and weekend blast down the back roads. Both are derived from advanced Kawasaki Ninja technology, famous for its trademark raw power, while plush front and rear suspension smooths out each ride. These Kawasaki's are whatever you want them to be. Commuter bikes, street bikes, sport tours. It's up to you. Stop by Plaza Cycle today and see the Kawasaki ZZR 1200 and ZZR 600 for yourself. You'll agree that they offer the best of all possible worlds. Plaza Cycle, 1379 West, 3300 South, or call 972-8725, or visit online at plazacycle.com. Plaza Cycle, walk in, ride out.
There are 211 reasons to dial 211.
Hi, we're Bob and Randy Harp with reason number 2. It may be hard to believe that thousands of Yukons don't know where their next meal is coming from. If you or someone you know needs food, you can find help by simply dialing 211. It's a free call. Or if you'd like to donate food to the Utah Food Bank, or find a drop-off site like Kia Farman's 11 locations, find out where you can take your donation by dialing 211. Or to donate food or to just get help, dial 211.
This message is a partnership of the 211 Info Bank and Citadel Broadcasting.
Well, for the third time this year, an extra inning ball game for the Stingers. They're 2-0 in overtime games this year, while Portland has won 2 and lost 1 in extra inning games. But they are 2-0 at home in extra innings. Stingers 1-0 on the road, picking up an extra inning victory at Las Vegas. In the last road game they played in, right-hander Angel Tovar on for Portland here in the 10th. 9th appearance of the year, and 9 2/3 innings. He's given up 18 hits, 15 runs, 11 of them earned, striking out 7 and walking 4. Tovar 0-2 with a 10.24 ERA. PCL batting 409 against Tovar, who on the 25th was ripped for 5 runs. 3 of them earned on 5 hits in just 1/3 of an inning. That's all day, facing Alexi Casilla for the first time. Casilla 2 for 3. That's off the board. 2 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout for Portland. First pitch to Casilla, runs up, flaps it on 1 hop to the hill. Throw by Tovar high, but Reisinger is there to cut back down before Casilla can get there. 1 out. Alexi trying to slap at it and run, but he couldn't bounce it over the head of the pitch. Angel Tovar. So 1 out. That'll bring up Chris Prieto. Into the 10th inning now. The Sixers only twice got the leadoff man on base. And Chris Prieto 0 for 3. National sacrifice bunter his last time. All of the American League action is over. 3 games still going out of the National League. So those scores for you in just a moment. Tovar's first pitch to Prieto comes home. Inning for a strike 0-1. We're in the 9th at Phoenix. Giants leading Arizona 8-7. 9th inning at San Diego. The Padres lead the Rockies 5-4. And in the 9th at Los Angeles, Washington leads the Dodgers 6-1. One strike pitch to Prieto. Fastball inside, almost grazed his right hit. Count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error for Portland. 1 run, 4 hits, and 4 errors for the Stingers. Tovar's pitch. Prieto takes low, ball 2. 2-1 the count on Chris. With Casey Smith 2 next. 2 balls, 1 strike, and both teams will full opportunity to score more than the 1 run that's up on the board. Hit. Prieto swings late on a fastball for a strike, 2-2. Orleans actually had 4 opportunities. Sixers have had their share. Chance in the 8th. Taken away. Stop by Reisinger at first base. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tovar deals. Prieto flips and fouls it back. There's the 9th. We get a 2-out double from Brian Buddy, and Matkovich gets a scorcher. Reisinger gets up on his tiptoes and flies down the line drive to retire the side of the 9th. Balls, 2 strikes on Prieto, trying to get something going with the Stingers here in the 10th. So far, that's the 2-2. Low ball 3. Over the count of 3-2. In the bottom of the 10th, the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Jackson, Scales, and Knott, that we do up for Portland. Into the count on Prieto. So far ready, the payoff pitch. One guy lifted into center field. Jerry Robinson drifting back, now waiting underneath it, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. Center field, Death Valley on a night like this. Here's Casey Smith. 0 for 3, received an intentional walk his last time up. It out another 3 times up. Twice to the pitcher, once to short. Tovar. Much better this time around than the other time he faced off. This pitch to Casey Smith on the way. With the right hander. Fastball high, ball 1. Tovar last year was pitching for Cancun, the Mexican League. 6'4", 195-pounder from Caracas, Venezuela. 1 ball, no strikes. There's the pitch. Inside the ball, and it's 2-0. Smith can get on. Casey Compton will be next. 1-1 game here in the 10th. 2-0 to Casey. That's 6 down low for ball 3. 3-0 to count. 1-1 game here in the 10th. 3rd extra inning game for the Stingers, the 4th for Portland. 3-0 on the way to Smith. Down the middle above the knees for striking at 3-1. Two balls, one strike. Doing anything you can now to try to get on. Confident chance to knock him home. Tovar ready with a 3-1 pitch. That's low, ball 4. That is the 6th walk received by the Stingers of the ball game. A runner at first base, 2 out for Casey Coxman, who was the man who robbed of a possible RBI single. A diving stop by Ben Reisinger at first base in the 8th inning, and then Reisinger from his knees through to second to force out Smith. 2 outs, a runner at first base. Field plenty deep. They don't want anything to get through the gap. Smith a chance to score first down. The first pitch to Coxman is high, ball 1. 1-0. Coxman did not face Tovar in Salt Lake. Casey, the only Stinger who appeared in every game this year. Played first base each and every game so far. 1-0, swung on. That loops to the right field. That's going to land on the carpet for a base hit. Smith will take the turn at second and advance to third. Now runners are at the corners with 2 out. Again, the Stingers starting their rally opportunity after 2 outs. That's what happened when they scored the 5th. Now here's Curtis Pride, who's 0 for 3 with a walk. Now the Stingers have to go ahead run 90 feet away. Yes, the 2, 3, and 4 hitters will be due up for Portland in the bottom of the 10th. Stingers have won both of their extra-inning games. Curtis Pride on a 2-run homer. At home against Tucson, Adam Pavkovich was solo homer of the 10th in Las Vegas. First pitch to Pride. Curveball lined into center field at base hit. Smith jogs it from third. Taking the turn at second base and heading to third is Coxman. It's an RBI single for Curtis Pride, and the Stingers take the lead 2-1. Pride with his 24th run batted in on the season. As Tovar hung a breaking ball, Curtis jumped all over it. The Stingers with the lead at 2-1. Batter will be Nick Corneau. Corneau 0 for 4. 3 times has bounced back to the pitcher. And it's a call third strike, his other at bat. Play it up higher. Kevin Slaney out to break up the conversation. Gary Lance, the pitching coach, has gone to the hill. Now here's Nick Corneau, who would like to add a little insurance to give the Stingers a Geico insurance run here. First time in a game the Stingers add to a lead after the 5th inning. The Geico insurance run of the game. The Geico reps will donate $10 to the Air Force Fund. Pitch on the way, and Corneau takes the breaking ball over for a strike, and it's 0-1. 2-1 Stingers here in the 10th. Evil with a word for Casey Coxman at third base. Tovar ready with the 0-1. Corneau swings and chops one to short. The Maniac has it. The underhand toss to Barfield for the force out at second on Pride. And that retires the side. The Stingers take the lead. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners were left on base. We go to the bottom of the 10th. It's now the Stingers 2 and Portland 1 on ESPN 1230.
Do you feel tired when you wake up? Do you feel exhausted during the day? Have you ever dozed off in a meeting or while watching TV? If you answered yes, you may have sleep apnea. Millions of Americans suffer from sleep apnea and don't even know it. The professionals at Midland Medical can help you get the sleep you need. It is amazing how well you feel when you get a full night of refreshing sleep. Sleep Smart Gold is a proven program designed specifically for people with sleep apnea. Sleep apnea can be more harmful than just a poor night's sleep. High blood pressure and other cardiovascular complications are being diagnosed more and more frequently in patients with this disorder. A high percentage of these patients can be treated by addressing sleep apnea. If you suspect someone might have sleep apnea, call the professionals at Med1 Medical at 800-258-5329. With the help of a doctor, a program will be designed for you to obtain a golden night's sleep. Call Med1 Medical and find out how Sleep Smart Gold can help you get the sleep you deserve. Call today at 1-800-258-5329.
Taco Del Mar has a question. You like lunch? Start with a tortilla the size of a trampoline. Then pile on the meat, beans, veggies, and freak out on the jalapenos. Call the office. Tell them you're gone for the day. See ya. Head to the beach, the mountains, the lake. That's Taco Del Mar, baby. That's your inner Baja. Beat it with a Mondo made-to-order burrito or a pile of ripping fish tacos. It's fast, super tasty fresh next with a Baja attitude. Taco Del Mar. Release your inner Baja.
Time to go to the bottom of the 10th inning. 2-1 score in favor of the Stingers. Mike Brunet trying to hold the lead so he can pick up a win. First pitch, a fastball outside of the knees. Ball one for Ian Jackson is 1-for-4. Stingers with George Prieto going 0 and left center right. Matkovich fifth and Sia Kutman the infield third to first. 1-0 pitch, low inside, ball two. Brunet pitching and Buddy catching. Slow strike, here's a shot foul. This ball running in on the hands of Jackson to pull it off the screen in front of the left field picnic area. Two balls, one strike to hit. Fastball high and away, ball three. Ball, one strike. Built for a walk. The leadoff hitter. He 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. High heat. That fills the count at 3-2. Then will be follow through on Jackson's swing, pulling him over to the batter's box on the other side of the plate. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count on Jackson. Again, Matkovich deep. Fourth the line at third. And the right-hander deals the 3-2 payoff pitch. Low and outside. Ball 4. First walk issued by Brunet, the fourth given out by Stingers pitching, and now the tying runs at first with nobody out. And the batter will be Bobby Scales, who's 0 for 3 with a walk. Well, if you want to hold a lead, that's the last thing you need to do. As Dino Eagle wants to go back out to the mound and settle Brunet down. That can be a little volatile out there at times, and he needs to be settled down in this situation after issuing the walk. Jackson 1 for 2 in the stolen base department this year. Bobby Scales tonight has walked, taken a call, third strike, off the second and flied out to left field. So it's a brief meeting on the mound. Casey Kotman carrying out a conversation with Dino as he heads back towards first base. 2-1 Stingers here in the 10th, trying to make it 3 out of 3 in extra inning games this year. Chance to go 7 games above 500 for the first time this year. Brunet ready, the first pitch to Scales. Long on, lifted in the air, right center field, coming in and over toward, makes the catch for out number 1. Before John Hunt comes to the plate, let's pause. 10 seconds for station identification. This is Salt Lake Stingers baseball.
U.S. Murray, Salt Lake Stingers will play a little bit. This is ESPN Radio AM 1230. Worldwide leader in sports. A Citadel Broadcasting Station.
Steve Poppy back with you here in Portland. Stingers leading 2-1. The Beavers at the bottom of the 10th with a runner at first base and 1 out. John knocks the batter as Brunet delivers. A breaking ball to dirt, blocked by the catcher Buddy. Ball 1. So far this season, Todd in 1 at bat against Brunet, doubled against him. 1 for 3 tonight. Picked up the lone run batted in for the Beavers by throwing that bases loaded walk way back in the first inning. 1 ball, no strikes. Brunet's pitch, there goes the runner. The pitch is swung on and lifted into left center field. Brian Gordon coming in, Prieto coming in. It's going to be Brian Gordon making the catch, coming in front of Prieto for out number 2. And back to first is Jackson. Similar play earlier in the ball game. Saw Brian. And now, They're saying that Jackson did not tag second base on the way back to first. He is out and the ball game is over. A base running mistake by Damian Jackson, the veteran. And the Stingers have won it on an odd double play to end the game. So the Stingers win in 10. In the bottom of the 10th, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Handshakes and high fives all around with the final score. The Salt Lake Stingers 2 and the Portland Beavers 1. We'll be back with the 10th inning show next on ESPN 1230.
This has been Salt Lake Stingers baseball. Stay tuned for a complete wrap-up of tonight's game. The 10th inning show is coming up next on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers, ESPN 1230 AM.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass, we know how much you count on your vehicle. So when it needs repairs, body work, or a new windshield, where should you take it? Go to America's most recommended name in damaged vehicle repair. That's right. In an independent nationwide customer satisfaction survey, Abra Auto Body and Glass was the company most recommended to family and friends for quality of work, customer communication, and overall service. Why? Maybe it's our commitment to safety. Abra spends more to train our technicians than anyone else in the industry, and every repair meets our strict safety standards. Maybe it's our lifetime warranty that backs up all those repairs. Or that Abra works with over 500 insurance companies nationwide to make your claims process a snap. Whatever the reason, Abra Auto Body and Glass is proud to be so highly regarded. Auto Body Repair of America. Abra, America's most recommended. Call 1-888-USA-ABRA to schedule an appointment.
The game is over and the fans are leaving the ballpark. It's time now for the 10th inning show. A complete wrap-up of tonight's game with a look at the rest of the Pacific Coast League and Major League Baseball. This is the 10th inning show on ESPN 1230 AM. Now let's go back to the ballpark with the voice of the Stingers, Steve Klauke.
Welcome back to PT Park in Portland, where the Stingers prevailed 2-1 in the game, filled with strange incidents. It ends on one as John Knott flies out to shallow left field, and the base runner, veteran Damian Jackson, took one step around second base on the play, retracing his steps, missed second base on the way back, and so Alex Ikusia took the toss from Brian Gordon, stepped on the back. That was your ball game. The Stingers win it. Here are the final totals for Salt Lake. 2 runs on 6 hits, 4 errors, and they left 9 runners on base. For the Beavers, 1 run on 5 hits, 1 error, and they left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher, Mike Brunet, now 3-1 on the season, while Akefield Tovar takes the loss. He is now 0-3. Made attendance tonight, 1,736. Game right around at the 3-hour mark. Curtis Pride with the game-winning RBI single as the runners at correct with nobody on and 2 out. Casey Smith walked, moved to third on a single to right by Casey Cochran, and then scored on Angel Tovar, hung a curveball, and Curtis Pride jumped all over for a line drive single to center field, driving in his 24th run of the year. The Stingers, for the first time this season, now 7 games above the 500 mark at 15-8, while the Beavers dropped to 11-12. The Stingers now with a 4-game lead in the division, I believe. Let's see, Alma and Colorado Springs. How did they end up there? Colorado Springs with the win. So, yes, the Stingers now lead Portland by 4, Tacoma by 4.5, and Colorado Springs by 4.5. By the way, the actual time of the game, 2 hours, 59 minutes. Stingers win it in 10 by a score of 2-1, and hopefully not lost in all this. The outstanding relief effort by Scott Schneider's middle relief, 3 scoreless innings to keep the game tied at 1. No walks, 3 strikeouts, and only 1 hit allowed. When we come back, we'll check out the after scoreboard right after this. ESPN 1230.
ESPN Radio, AM 1230.
you feel tired when you wake up? Do you feel exhausted during the day? Have you ever dozed off in a meeting or while watching TV? If you answered yes, you may have sleep apnea. Millions of Americans suffer from sleep apnea and don't even know it. The professionals at Med1 Medical can help you get the sleep you need. It is amazing how well you feel when you get a full night of refreshing sleep. Sleep Smart Gold is a proven program designed specifically for people with sleep apnea. Sleep apnea can be more harmful than just a poor night's sleep. High blood pressure and other cardiovascular complications are being diagnosed more and more frequently in patients with this disorder. A high percentage of these patients can be treated by addressing sleep apnea. If you suspect someone might have sleep apnea, call the professionals at Med1 Medical at 800-258-5329. With the help of a doctor, a program will be designed for you to obtain a golden night's sleep. Call Med1 Medical and find out how Sleep Smart Gold can help you get the sleep you deserve. Call today, 1-800-258-5329.
Taco Del Mar has a question. You left lunch? Start with a tortilla the size of a trampoline. Then pile on the meat, beans, veggies, and freak out on the jalapenos. Call the office. Tell them you're gone for the day. See ya. Head to the beach, the mountains, the lake. That's Taco Del Mar, baby. That's your inner Baja. Beach with a Monto made-to-order burritos or a Papa ripping fish tacos. It's fast, super tasty fresh next with a bit of Baja attitude. Taco Del Mar. Release your inner Baja.
When the game's on the line and the home crowd's getting restless, there's only one thing you want to see at the plate: Carl Budding thin sliced meats. With 9 great flavors like honey ham, oven roasted turkey, and corned beef, Budding has variety to handle anything your team throws at it. Convenience like that is always a game winner. And you know you can count on Budding to deliver plenty of power in the taste department. Hey, so pencil Carl Budding into your lineup for a home run every time.
ESPN Radio, AM 1230.
Back to BC Responsible Porter with the Stingers prevail in 10 innings by a score of 2-1. Elsewhere, we check the Alvarez scoreboard in the Pacific Coast League. Oklahoma defeated Albuquerque by a score of 3-1. It was Memphis edging Omaha 9-8. Omaha jumping out to a 5-0 lead. And Memphis scored 4 in the 5th and 5-6. Omaha 2 in the 8th, 1-9. The Royals fall 1 run short. Iowa at home outlasted Nashville 10-8. At New Orleans, Round Rock scored 2 runs in the 9th to beat the Zephyrs 8-6. At Tacoma, Colorado Springs knocked off the Rainiers 3-1. Tucson held off Sacramento 9-7. Sidewinders in first now in the South Division of the Pacific Conference. They're in the 11th inning in Las Vegas. Fresno 7 and the 51s at 7. In Major League Baseball play, only one game still going on. They're headed to extra innings in Phoenix. Luis Gonzalez homered in the 9th. Arizona and the Giants are tied at 8. Elsewhere in the National League, the Mets over Philadelphia 5-1. Pedro Martinez now 3-1. Carlos Beltran with his 4th home run for the Mets. San Diego held off Colorado 5-4. It was Washington counting the Dodgers in Los Angeles 6-2. Esteban Loaiza getting his first win for the Nats. The former Angel Jose Diaz with his 7th home run of the year. St. Louis rallied with 7 runs in the 9th to defeat Cincinnati at the Great American Ballpark 10-9. And in Houston, the Astros rolled over Pittsburgh 11-4. In the American League, Texas edged Oakland by a score of 3-2. The Angels shut out the Mariners in Seattle 5-0. Here at Washburn, a 4-hitter. At Detroit, the Tigers beat Boston 8-3. 2 home runs for Carlos Pena. Toronto snapped a 2-all tie with a 4-run 12th. Beat the Orioles 6-2, snapping Baltimore's 8-game winning streak. And the Yankees tripped Tampa Bay 6-2. Mike Mussina the winner. And on the NBA scoreboard, Washington now even with Chicago in their Eastern Conference opening round series as the Wizards beat the Bulls 106-99. Dallas beat Houston 103-100, surviving a last second three-point attempt by Tracy McGrady. So the Mavs, once down 2-0 heading to Houston, now heads to Houston up 3-2 for Game 6. And with 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter at Denver, San Antonio leads the Nuggets 92-89. The Spurs trying to go up 3-1 in that series. And that's a look at your average scoreboard and the scoring highlights for this one. Coming up next on ESPN 1230.
Hello, Penny. Panda Express. I'm here to go garlic.
But this is the kitchen.
Yes, I was lured back here by that tantalizing aroma of fresh garlic.
Well, the Panda chefs are going garlic.
And I'm here to go garlic with you.
But we're not actually going anywhere. We're just cooking up garlic entree. Like our new chicken breast with string beans and garlic black bean sauce.
Oh, tell me more.
Okay. Over here, the chefs are chopping garlic and throw into the wok with fresh veggies and chicken.
Oh, love the sound of tender chicken breast sizzling in the wok. Look up here, the dazzling rainbow of fresh vegetables. Red peppers, green broccoli, and look, garlic. Minced, crushed, whole juicy cloves.
And you can order some out at the counter.
Are you kidding? Fresh Panda garlic creations? I must have some now.
At least let me get you a plate.
Oh, where can I find the orange flavored chicken?
Go garlic today with the chefs at Panda Express. Chinese for yummy.
Where can you find the Utah Jazz sitting next to the Boston Red Sox, sitting next to the Denver Broncos, just down the road of BYU? Fans! Only at Fans can you find the newest and freshest sports gear from all the great college and pro teams. Looking for a Utah Jazz jersey featuring the new colors? Fans has it. Fans has it. Trying to find a fitted baseball cap featuring your favorite team logo? Fans is the place. Fans is the place. Whether you're looking for hats, shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets, warm-ups, jerseys, or duffel bags, you'll find it at Fans. You'll find it at Fans. Plus, Fans even has fun logo sports gear and memorabilia, including signed basketballs, footballs, and jerseys from the best players. And remember, for all the new Utah Jazz gear, get to Fans for jerseys, golf shirts, t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, and warm-up gear featuring the new blue and white Jazz colors. Open 6 days a week in the Delta Center and all major malls across the Wasatch Front. Fans!
It didn't start out like it was going to be a very good night for the Stingers, as in the bottom of the first against Corey Lee. Kerry Robinson single, Davian Jackson single. Bobby Scales walked to load the bases, and then John not threw a base on balls on a 3-1 pitch. And four batters in, it was 1-0 Portland with the bases still loaded and nobody out. But they struck out Barfield and got Ben Reisinger bounce into a 5-4-3 double play, and it remained 1-0 Portland. It stayed that way until the fifth. After 2 out and nobody on base, Adam Paskovich threw a base on balls. He moved to second on a block, putting him in scoring position with Alexei Kasia at the plate. So 1-1, and Paskovich does score all the way from second base out of infield single. Again, missed opportunities abound the rest of the way, and until the 10th inning. Again, Stingers scoring rally beginning with 2 outs and nobody on base as Casey Smith drew a walk. Casey Coxman then singled to right field, putting runners at the corners with 2 outs for Curtis Pride. There's a line in the center field to base hit. Rick Johnson for third. Ricky to third is second base and heading to third base Johnson. It's an RBI single for Curtis Pryor. The Stingers take the lead 2-1. And Mike Renee would give up the walk in the 10th inning. The Stingers would hang on and win it by a score of 2-1. They're playing game 1 of the series as well as game 1 of the road trip. Stingers now 3-0 on travel days this season. So the Road Warriors with the win. They're now 6-3 away from Franklin Covey Field this season. We'll come back to preview tomorrow night's matchup between the Stingers and the Beavers next here on ESPN 1230.
Wow, that is amazing.
Pardon me, miss. Are you an Albertsons associate?
No.
Then may I ask what you're doing?
Checking the price.
You're checking the price.
That is correct. Oh, check this price.
What? Where?
Next to the sign that says check the price.
Oh, that's a very good price.
What did I tell you? Albertsons has lowered the prices on thousands of items shoppers buy most. So come on in and check the price. You're going to love what you see.
Hey, let's check these prices over here.
Sorry, pal. I work alone.
Check the new low prices at Albertsons, helping make your life easier.
It's sad when someone you love goes away, but it's equally as exciting when they return.
Alfredo's back. This calls for a celebration.
Papa John is celebrating the return of our Spinach Alfredo specialty pizza. Right now, get a large Spinach Alfredo pizza for just $10.99. That's a large Spinach Alfredo pizza for only $10.99. But hurry, Spinach Alfredo's back only for a limited time. Limited delivery area. Charges may apply. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John.
Play ball! Looking to pitch a perfect game the next time your home team gets hungry? Then it's time to go to your ace, Carl Budding. Nothing tops original Carl Budding thin sliced meats for taste. With 9 great flavors like honey ham, oven roasted turkey, and corned beef, you'll know you have the variety to go into extra innings if you have to. And we're talking legendary Major League convenience with the ability to work your lineup from snack time to meal time. Hey, looks like you're in complete control with Carl Budding.
Safe Light Auto Glass brings you Jazz Talk Monday through Friday on 1320 KFAN. Only Safe Light Auto Glass technicians are Safe Tech certified. Maybe that's why more people trust Safe Light to fix their auto glass damage than any other company. Visit SafeLight.com or call 1-800-800-ASAP for 24/7 instant scheduling. And catch UCOP's #1 sports show on 1320 KFAN Monday through Friday from 4 to 7 p.m. with Ian Fitzsimmons and Coach Tom Nasalki on Jazz Talk.
ESPN Radio, AM 1230.
Welcome back to Portland, where the Stingers prevail here in Game 1 of the series by a score of 2-1 in Canada. The Stingers now 3-1 against the Beavers this year. Game 2 of this 4-game set comes your way tomorrow night, same time, 8:05 first pitch, 7:45 with the on-deck circle. Pitching matchup, it'll be right-hander Chris Coxworth with a record of 1-1 going for Portland, and right-hander Scott Dunn 0-2 on the mound for the Stingers. And we'll be out there at 7:45, so we hope you'll join us for that. Our thanks to Tony Parks back in our studios in Salt Lake City, and our thanks to the Utah Grizzlies and letting us use some of their radio broadcast equipment to give you a much clearer, cleaner broadcast on the road that we'll hope to enjoy for the rest of the season. Once again, it's 2 hours, 59 minutes, and in front of 1,736. The final score in 10. Salt Lake Stingers 2, and the Portland Beavers 1. Steve Mountney saying good night, and so on to the ballpark.
The 10th Inning Show on ESPN 1230 AM. Be sure to join us after every Stingers game for the 10th Inning Show on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers. ESPN 1230 AM.